We're just normal men.
What do you mean, normal men?
We're just innocent men.
It's time for Side Scrollers with me, Stutter and Craig. No, you don't get the 96-ounce Coke Zeros Blabs.
Yo, my androids, what's up?
And straight from the hood, Phoenix.
It's really enjoyable as an adult male to shit your pants.
And now, broadcasting from our homes around the internet, it's time for Side Scrollers.
Okay, you ready? Open wide!
Oh, welcome out to Side Scrollers on YouTube.com and Rumble.com, and most importantly, Side Scrollers Plus.com. Happy Wednesday, everybody. It's a hump day, if you will, as we prepare for Snowmageddon down here in the southern United States. Great to see everybody. Glad you're with us today. Hello, Blabs. Are you ready for Snowmageddon?
I'm already in Snowmageddon. I've been in Snowmageddon for like the last 84 years.
It's been 84. Yes. Okay.
You know that meme? I'm tired of it, Grandpa. That.
You are?
Yeah, I'm kind of tired of it right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Well,
they knock
we are
down the trees and stuff. I'm annoyed. Don't get me started on the trees.
Well, we're hoping for a lack of trees being knocked down here
Tragic.
in Texas, because we are about to get this, Blabs, potentially
A whole inch.
2 to 3 inches of snow over
How
the
will you
weekend.
guys cope and survive?
That is legitimately a question that is being
Yeah, you
pondered.
get the bread and milk.
I saw a guy last night and I don't mean to speculate and spread misinformation, but this guy said, and I'm not kidding when I say this, he said that you should prepare to be without power for a week, possibly up to a month. He said this is a game-changing storm that is about to hit the southern United States.
An inch or two of snow and you're just gonna lose power?
Yeah, I don't know.
That doesn't
I'm
make any sense.
hoping that's not the case, but whatever. If he dies, he dies. It's gonna be survival of the fittest for a
No, you
while.
can do like Lord Farquaad. Some of you may die, but it's a sacrifice I'm willing to make.
Oh, it's gonna be straight Thunderdome here by Sunday. Like, people are gonna be chopping off either their arms and legs, just killing. It's gonna be cannibalism.
When is
It's
this
gonna
supposed to be
crazy.
hitting?
On Friday.
Oh, okay.
So 2
like during
days.
the show or like in the evening?
So there's talk, Blabs, that the weather could be so bad that school could be canceled on Monday. So, and if school is canceled, I don't know. Like, we're supposed to be locked in all weekend. We had plans and stuff. We're supposed to be doing all sorts of, volleyball stuff and kids' youth store stuff. And guess what? Ice will not
For
allow
an
us to do
inch
that.
of snow.
Damn it, ice! Ruining everything!
It's
Right?
Trump's fault.
Oh, it's always
Snowing.
Trump's fault. That's right. All right. Anyways, someone who I'm sure is a giant fan of ice, our resident racist, it's Kay. Hi, Kay.
Oh, hi.
Yes,
Kay.
you need to ice harder. Let's go, ice. Woo! I am a big fan of ice.
Do you have any snow right now?
No, surprisingly not. You would think the country that's known for snow would have snow. There's no snow.
Huh.
What is happening in my life?
Well-
I kind of want it.
Yeah. Well, look, we're glad you're here, Kay. Thanks so much for joining us on this wonderful Wednesday. Did you wake up in time? Everything going good over at Amelia Games?
Oh yeah, we're having a good time. Actually, I'm not. This weekend, I read this book in its entirety on stream.
Oh, wow.
If you want to avoid going psychotic, avoid this book at all costs. I am not the same person anymore.
I'm
This
sorry.
book has driven me insane.
What's
This
the
is the
book?
Felicia Day book?
The Felicia Day, You're Never Weird on the Internet almost book.
Oh.
Anyone in my community who was there knows it was off the walls. In the first few pages, she talks about going to a Build-A-Bear and turning Santa into a gay icon with a pink tutu in July. And it's like the first 2 pages. And then the next page, she gets mad at someone because they didn't know who she was and then assumed that the person was sexist because of it.
Well, that seems very on brand for Felicia Day right there. It's just, yeah.
I went insane.
Well, congratulations. Thanks for making it.
Thank
You
you.
made it through the book and you're good. You're stronger than I there, Kay. Excellent.
Don't get into the mind of a crazy woman ever. My God.
Well, we do that every day on the show. We have
That's
Blabs. Speaking of crazy women, joining us today, it's Mally Mouse.
Hey, Mally, have you ever seen the snow before?
Yes. Just because I'm in California doesn't mean that snow doesn't exist.
That's not what I asked. There's literally like mountains that you can go skateboard and snow
Yeah.
and all that shit on there. I'm just wondering if you've ever seen it before.
Well, yeah, I've seen snow before, yeah.
Just asking. Damn, the defensive woman over
Well, no,
there.
well, hold on, Blabs. You were like, that's not what I asked. You got really.
Hey, Mally, have you ever seen snow before? Because there's so many people around the U.S. who are like, oh, I've never seen snow in my life.
I mean, I suppose that's fair. There's a lot of people who are just comfortable in their city life that they never want to venture out or whatever. But yeah, I've seen snow.
Do you enjoy the snow?
That's a different question.
She's like,
I
no.
don't like being cold, and I feel like if I have to wear 50 layers in order to not be cold, now I'm just like bubble wrapped and I can't move or can't use my phone, can't do anything.
She's
So
like a marshmallow.
I feel very trapped by the snow. Yeah, I'm a summer girly.
I'm personally a big fan of the snow. The problem is that nobody in my family is. I like to ski and do all those things, and I have stories of traumatizing my wife after I took her up the bunny hill one time, and she just had no interest in going down.
So how'd she get down? Oh no, that's terrible.
No, you didn't.
No, I didn't. But it would have been funny, right?
No,
For
she would
one
have
of
been
you.
like divorced.
Yeah, we wouldn't have made it this long if I just pushed her down the bunny hill.
I'm still currently
Yes,
trying to be convinced to go skiing or snowboarding. My fiance and his friends go every season, and I have not gone.
Well, I think you should. Skiing is a fun pastime. Now it's gotten super expensive and all that stuff, but you should definitely go and give it a go. Someone who I'm sure has pushed one or two people down the bunny hill in his life, straight from the hood, wishing him a very happy birthday today. Everyone, put your hands together for Phoenix. Hello, Phoenix.
Man, thank you so much. It's typically most people forget about it, and Craig, I want to thank you for that. But I've got a little gift for you.
Oh, me?
It's a gift of a question.
Oh.
Have you ever seen sand before?
I have. There is sand where I live, near it. So I was hoping that you'd follow up with, that's not what I asked, right? That's not what I asked, Craig. No.
Yeah.
Yes, I have indeed seen sand. I've actually also felt sand. So
because we totally went to a beach once.
We actually did it together. Yeah.
We all touched the sand together.
I'm so happy we're taking that question serious. This is a great way to start the show. How y'all doing?
I thought
Here
you were
we
going
are,
to start
everybody.
being like coarse and rough and
know.
irritating. It gets
like,
everywhere, but you didn't
What's
do
with
it.
all the autism questions today? Have you seen snow? Have you seen sand?
Do you like orange?
well, this is side scrollers, and there'd be no other way to
I
start
feel
the
like
show.
it should
than
be
with-
like side autism. Autism
Well, I mean,
scrollers.
That's literally every day, Labs. Like, why even have
Yeah,
a?
that's the show.
Yeah,
It's
like
implied.
literally the show. Yeah, it's like whatever. But if you love autistic conversation, then you found the right place. Make sure you hit the subscribe button over here on YouTube. If you're joining us for the first time, join the 137,000 just normal men who have found us. The place for common sense on this crazy ass internet world, and the over 35,000 who have found us over on Rumble as we continue to climb the charts on our way to that 100,000 followers over on Rumble. We would love if you guys joined us every day, Monday through Friday, when we were live at 11 a.m. Central Time. Couple quick reminders. Coming up on Friday. Today is what? The 21st. Yes, coming up on Friday, we will have the cutoff for buying tickets for the Real Game Awards. So if you guys do want to get tickets, come join us in Dallas on January 23rd, coming up in just about a month, and compete in Video Armageddon. We would love for you guys to join us. Included in your ticket, guess what? Food. And, should I show them? Should I show them it, Phoenix?
I think you should. Let's do it.
The winner, Blabs. You haven't even seen this. Check this son of a gun out. I'm going full screen for this. In bubble wrap. Should I even open it up? Or should I just show it?
I think you tease it. A slow tease. Ooh.
The winner of Video Armageddon at the Real Game Awards this year gets this plaque, which will be signed by everybody. The wonderful one-of-one Video Armageddon Tournament Champion plaque that will be signed by everybody there. Enduring the impossible, overcoming ridiculous challenges, and emerging victorious. Video Armageddon.
Can I just say, I have a question that I don't know if we thought this one through. What if one of us wins said video Armageddon? Because I wouldn't be surprised if we're playing too.
Oh, no, we're playing. Yeah, absolutely.
All right.
Yeah.
Let's win that thing. Let's bring it home.
Yeah, I'm going to put it right back
Aggravate
there.
everyone.
Congratulations. I'm going to walk off, give everybody the middle finger. It's going to be great. So join us coming up in about a month. So get your tickets right now. We'd love for you guys to join us. It's going to be great. We're going to have a bunch of folks from the Dallas-Fort Worth area joining us as well. A lot of arcade folks from other arcades and video game community in the area. Very much looking forward to that and putting on a great show for you guys at the Real Game Awards. So head over to realgameawards.com and join us. Also, we would like to invite you to become free members of Side Scrollers Plus. It's very easy to do. All you go is go over there and sidescrollersplus.com. Use the promo code MOUNT to get a free trial month. Join us over there. You can watch Mount Your Friends. There's the nice little tie-in to you. You can also watch Blabs Go Insane on Jump King. And guess what? Coming up tomorrow, Lady Desiree put together this wonderful thumbnail right there. And she'll be, is it live, Blabs, tomorrow?
No, it's a video.
Oh, okay. You can check out Lady Desiree's gear setup. So
Yep, 4 p.m. Eastern.
Tickling the ivories over there. So more Plus content exclusive. So thanks to Des for putting that together. You can watch it all for free. Use promo code MOUNT. We'll remind you guys later in the show as well to take advantage of that right now. So, all right. Ready to go. We are twisting and tweaking the show as always, trying to make it as pretty and awesome as possible. Once again, we moved today in gaming history towards the tail end of the show, just for the time being, to see how it all lines up. So we're going to start the show with some fun to get going because, hey, the world is a serious place and we got to talk about it. Let's all buckle our safety belts to start the show. We're about to hit 35,000 feet. It's time for Plane Talk. Plane Talk. The story on the list for a couple days here on the run sheet. You are very excited to dig into this one, huh?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't. You didn't say my name, or just the cut off shout out StreamYards. Anyway,
Have you ever been on a plane? Have you ever seen a plane?
I hate
Plane Talk
StreamYards.
end.
I hate StreamYards. It never said my name.
Plane Talk.
That's a far better intro anyway, because it's got the Lego sounds. But yes, I have been on a plane, and yes, I am excited to talk about this one stupid article that makes me think of like April Fool's Day. But I do actually want to discuss it because it's funny. It's basically, chat, if you did not know, airlines are basically thanking Ozempic for lowering the price of fuel because fatties in the sky are decreasing.
So people have been, Ozempic has been the weight loss drug that we've seen people shoot themselves up with, and they're slowly poisoning their livers and stuff.
Yeah.
But whatever, you're thin,
Doesn't
right?
matter, they're
I was
getting
gonna say,
skinnier.
whatever, you're thin and stuff, and yeah, it's doing internal damage to your internal organs and stuff allegedly. But you're skinny, and yes, though there we are. We have weight loss drugs, courtesy of Dexerto. Weight loss drugs could save airlines $580 million a year.
That's crazy,
in fuel
dude.
costs. My
No way.
God.
How
curious.
soon do you think before there's like sponsorship, like they put ads on the plane, right before they,
Sponsored by Ozempic.
yeah, right before the safety check, they're like, hey,
Oh.
fatties, here's Ozempic, stop eating.
Oh my
That'd be
gosh.
interesting.
Those TikTokers that glorify being fat and obesity that are
They're gonna
like,
be out of a
I
job.
need 2 seats. They're about to be out of a job.
Mhm.
Look at this right here. This person, Jeffries, who is research services over here. This research service says drugs such as Ozempic and Wegovy could meaningfully change that equation. If medication results in a society that is 10% slimmer, total passenger weight across flights would fall about 2%. That reduction would translate to roughly 1.5% fuel savings for airlines and a projected 4% increase in earnings per share. So I guess what? It's time to go out and buy some stock in airline companies because Ozempic is helping out with those costs. Hell yes. An aircraft weighs around 99,000 pounds empty and can carry up to 46,000 pounds of fuel. with 178 passengers weighing on average 180 pounds each and roughly 4,000 pounds of additional cargo. The total takeoff weight reaches 181,200 pounds. By the way, can we just stop about like that? That is a modern marvel that there's a 200,000 pound missile flying through the sky at any point in society. Like, that's pretty damn cool. Like, I think we've progressed pretty damn well.
You know what's even cooler though?
What's
Less fatties in the sky.
Oh,
in a
wow.
tin can.
That's good.
Hurtful.
Yes.
Yeah.
You do know that what they're going to do with this, the greedy bastards, they're going to actually now cram
Make
in
the seats
more
smaller.
seats. Yep, they're
Yeah.
going to cram in more, and you're going to get less. That's what they're going to do.
Should have been on Ozempic then, shouldn't ya? Be skinnier.
You're muted.
Muted.
Sorry, I was just thanks, Blabs. I was just talking to myself about how in the 1960s, like if you've seen pictures of like 1960s airlines
Oh,
or
they're
like
so
in
pretty
airplanes,
too.
right?
Inside.
There's so much style.
And people dressed with style too
my
for
gosh.
flying.
I could go off on a whole tangent on that because of that stupid thing that went off, it went viral on X of somebody I don't even know who started this topic, but it was like why don't people dress nicer at the airport? And I got a bone to pick with that argument. I'm not gonna lie, because of that exact idea, Blabs, that they looked nicer and they were nicer. You had more space. There were 100 more accommodations that made people willing to dress nicer. Do you also notice that? And this is totally part of the
lack
course
of
for
security
me.
then?
But people used to dress nicer going to Disneyland and to church and to all kinds of things. And the reason they stopped is probably because these places don't
Minorities,
actually
right?
cater to that.
I'm sorry.
Oh wow!
I mean,
that was it, Phoenix, right there.
no, like
Look what
it's
you
just-
did, Kay.
It's
I
so
know. I keep
irritating.
ruining everything. My God.
So irritating.
Well, I'll tell you what. There is something as this totally shifts from plain talk to the good old days talk. Look, there is something really awesome about looking at pictures from the 50s and 60s and seeing men in suits with hats, walking around, looking sharp. Looking at a baseball game and seeing women in dresses or men in their suits with their fans or whatever. Now, technology has changed and people like to be comfortable, but it is nice to think that, I don't wish I was sitting in like 95-degree heat in a 3-piece suit, which is why things have changed so much. But I do think that there is something to the idea that society has become fairly
Lazy.
You look at pictures, bringing it back to plain talk. Let's go. Here's some pictures. The 29 vintage airline photos that will make you miss the good old days of flying.
bro.
You're still underwater. I'm trying.
God.
Dude. Anyway, yeah, you're still underwater. But also, I just wanted to add on to the whole thing with Mally. Even like security back in the day, right? So like you didn't have all this security to go through where they like demand you take off your shoes, your belts, all this other shit. So everyone's dressing to like go through security as fast as possible. So a lot of women, they wear like sweatpants or whatever, or leggings, because like that's the easiest thing to go through. You're not gonna get any metal detection going on with leggings and stuff like that. So yeah, that's also another.
When
I
I'm
made
allotted a
the-
whole 5 inches of space, I'm going to be comfortable. Like,
Exactly. Yeah. I want to be cozy. I made the mistake once of wearing cowboy boots to a short flight. Never again.
Oh, no,
Going
never
through
again.
TSA and trying to get off those cowboy boots was the worst thing imaginable.
it's fair.
I've done that before.
No,
Never again.
Look at how much space. Look at how nice and luxurious that is. Yeah, of course, you would have space to be able to cross your legs properly if you're wearing a dress, or to be able to whatever it is, to not be, breathing the fucking fat ass air that all of the hefty ass people next to you are breathing. Yeah, you'd probably be fine in a 3-piece suit. Like,
Holy look, this is insane.
Incredible.
like,
Oh my
that's
God.
crazy.
Yep.
Wow.
I remember some of those. I was on some of those flights.
Really?
In
Oh, yeah.
1967.
No, they were in the early 80s. Because my parents worked for the airline, so we'd get free everything.
Wow.
And I was traveling constantly, and they had bars, they had everything.
Look at
That's
that.
really like crazy to think that ended so recently. It feels like in our lifetimes, in some of our lifetimes, this was a very feasible, normal, common thing, and now it has become what it is. It's just so sad.
The 80s ruined everything. Greed is good was the mentality, and so you got far less, and corporations took in far more. And so there's the idea of take in more, give less over and over and over again. So here's the thing: you could in theory have something like this, but then you're going to have less flights, less people on there, and the ticket costs are going to be astronomical. And the question is the average person willing to do that? And far less flights leaving in and out, so your choices are smaller. So that's kind of the yin and yang to this whole thing.
Yeah.
I appreciate they have a leg of ham right here, like prosciutto just ready to be cut. Yes, that is silly to say the least. The idea of TVs, that's right, TVs on an airplane. What with a VCR? Wow.
Oh, now that's a reclinable chair.
Oh.
Forget paying like $74 extra to be able to move it this much. That's a reclinable chair right there. Mm-hmm.
Well, what you don't see is this lady back here is actually asking the flight attendant to get this lady's face out of her lap.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Well, there we go. Well, maybe one day with the tie back into Ozempic, where people are getting thinner and losing their livers and internal organs slowly as they're melting, we will get back to the day.
Prosciutto on the plane.
That's right. Maybe one day, Blabs. I guess we can only hope, huh?
You know, it's gross, dude. I keep flying with like all these big heifers who like smell of cigarette smoke, and I'm like, oh, please stop. Just go away. I don't want to be right next to you. The last time I flew, there was like this big, huge dude, like, I don't know, like 6 foot something, really wide too, just absolutely snoring right next to me. I was this close to taking a bunch of selfies and ruining his day, but I thought otherwise, because then I realized how bad I looked in the photo too, so I was like, never mind.
Too much collateral damage there.
Yeah, I was like, you know what? No, I look terrible. I've been awake since like 3 a.m. No.
No, I agree with that though. I feel like if you want to wear sweatpants and your Uggs or whatever and be comfortable, that's fine. I am not okay if I see your undergarments or if you smell.
Yep.
Because I have to sit in proximity of you. And one guy who was like, he was sagging his pants, you know, so obviously everybody could see his underwear. He almost fell asleep on me. Home guy was about to get a rude away. I was going to call the stewardess over, and I was going to be like, get this motherfucker off of me right now, because I'm not doing that. I was trapped at the window too, so I had nowhere to fucking go.
No escape.
And he was in the middle. Oh, it was awful.
Yep, no, terrible.
Well, there you go. That's all the things we had that have been taken away because Gordon Gekko in 1980 whatever took it from us, right? I think that's where it all stems from. What's that fucking movie?
Wall Street.
Wall Street.
Yeah, the 80s fucking sucked, if you ask me. I hated the 80s. But I'm like the only guy that hates it.
Yeah, I know. But the Ghostbusters, dude. Ghostbusters, Ninja Turtles.
That's true.
Just saying. Come on, what are we doing here, right? Like, come on. All right. That, my friends, is Plain Talk.
Plain Talk.
It's the best outro and intro.
All right. Hey, right at the bat, some great support right at the bat as Aramis came in overnight, by the way, saying, to the one who puts the whiskers on mouse, hail Mally. Hail Kay, the matron of the Yakuza games. Have a wonderful week, everyone. I got boycotted on X on Monday. Got mistaken for a cosmetic line, it seems. It was hilarious.
It makes sense.
Yeah. Okay. And he also said, hope you're doing well, Craig Phoenix. Don't need to see you, but know you're looking fly. Craig, do me a favor and ask Kay if her reading the Felicia Day book, the last stream was how it was. Also, hey Blabs, absolutely a spectacular finale. She was a husk at the end. So yes, are you okay, Kay?
I'm dead inside. I'm not the same, but we will survive.
You're one tough cookie. I appreciate that. All right. We have some supers, Blabs. Blabs, can you put the link to that
in the private chat.
Thank you for that.
84 years ago, but it's all right. Thanks.
Let's go fire. Well, I'm trying to host a show here, Blabs. But first, Greek Turbo came in with a $50 level of support. It says, suits for me when I travel, but I always get first class. Can't breathe that peasant air. Lol. Happy birthday, Phoenix. Mine is this Sunday. Can't wait for the Real Game Award.
Yours
Let's
too.
go. Greek Turbo, thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Happy birthday.
That's great to see. Yeah, happy birthday to you. That is our resident Blueberry Donut Man, Greek Turbo, going on the wall right there. That's outstanding. We appreciate your support, my dude, and look forward to seeing you in just about a month. gonna be great times. Also, Hippie Tree Hugger gifted 5 Kick subs. Love that. Love that. If you guys are watching over on Kick, make sure you say hi and say thanks to Hippie Tree Hugger for his wonderful support. Plus, why don't you get some of these 10s real fast while I put Greek Turbo on the wall?
You just make me want to read Zeckler's super chat for $10. He says,
No. Go read it.
I like orange. That's it. That was the super chat.
Thank you, Zeckler. Appreciate that.
Marmalin for 10 has some very, very mind-fucking questions for us. Ponder this. How does a blind person know when to stop wiping?
It's actually a really fucking good question.
Isn't it?
I don't
Isn't
know how
it?
they
It's a
know.
great question. How does one know?
I guess you'd wipe, sniff,
Ew.
wipe, sniff. Now that's a technique
Well,
that's worked for me forever. So
I appreciate your bravery in letting us know
Does
that.
this mean they need
As-
like an assistant? Like,
please.
oh my god,
blind.
wait, what if they use one of those apps, the blind people apps, where they can go on their phone? Tell me you guys have seen this shit. And they can go on their phone. It's like, it can be wholesome, but it's really funny too. They go on their phone and they can basically request help from a stranger. And sighted people can sign up to help on this app. And they will get a random summons at sometimes of the day where a blind person is on the other end trying to like figure out what they're looking at, and basically the blind person is aiming it at they could be at the store or something, like, hey, what kind of bread is this, what am I looking at? And the person on the phone, whoever just got summoned, tells them. It's a full-on thing. So what if they used the app?
What
to
if
be
they
like,
lie?
I have so many questions here.
How do you know about this? Are you
Number
blind?
one,
I'm chronically online.
Mally, a couple questions. Number one, the blind person isn't actually seeing anything,
No.
right?
No.
Number I hate to be a stickler, but
No.
And number 2, did you say sighted person?
Yeah. What do you want me to say? A not blind person?
A abled body.
Abled eyes? Yeah, I don't know what the fuck. Yeah, sighted person.
Someone that isn't a burden to society is a better way of putting it.
Damn.
There we go. Sure.
It's okay. No one's blind watching our show.
Well,
anyways,
apparently
right?
the answer
Get
is
fucked.
I know,
the
just-
answer is actually use the bidet with an air dry, and that makes sense.
Wow, that's got to be like. Can you imagine somebody sitting there spreading their cheeks with a bidet, and then they move their little hiney over to the air dryer and they just turn it on?
Well, no, the air dryer is inside the bidet and the toilet and everything, so you don't have to wiggle around.
I'm not bidet fluent, Blabs.
Well, I
I'm
thought you
just
went to Japan. You didn't try one of them out.
No, I did. It was great, but I'm not
was
fluent.
weird.
I'm not fluent in bidet. That's all I'm
Oh,
saying.
Weird.
Have y'all ever used bidet before?
No.
It was a weird sensation.
It is weird.
It is
a
very
Yeah, that
weird.
seems weird.
Yeah, I was like, oh my.
Watch some water on that bum hole, right? Hey, has had a brilliant idea since yesterday that would either lead to 15 minutes of fame or my utter ultimate demise. As all you need to be accused of being iced is to be white and take moderately good care of yourself. I go to Minnesota, and when they say, "Are you iced?" I go, "I'm worse. I'm British," and pull out a cup of tea and drink with my pinky extended. As funny as it would be, I have no desire for fame or my demise. Tamamo, it's wonderful. And listen, I got to be honest. Over there, you would be seen as a minority just from being British, and they would fully accept you. So it's very, very weird. Ian says, regarding yesterday's topics, the vast majority of casualties of war happen after one side has lost and is becoming ever more desperate. That's scary, but also a white pill. Hold the line. Don't lose heart. Thank you, Ian. Appreciate that. We will not. Zimamora says, laughs in 70 degree Florida. Get effed, frozen backs. Fuck you. Reese says, with Texas about to undergo another snowy ordeal, one has to wonder how many Star Trek actors this time will come out of the woodwork and say Texas deserved it. Well, I'm glad you brought up Star Trek because that's going to tie into our next story wonderfully here in just a second, Reese. Mr. Rich Lopich says, there's a 100-vehicle pileup here in Michigan. Thankfully, I was nowhere near it and no reported fatalities. Oh, that's excellent that there were no fatalities there. I did see video. Did y'all see video of the big pileup in Minnesota?
I did not.
Oh my
No.
gosh, it is insane. Let me see if I can find it real fast. Blaz, why don't you read a couple while I
Oh,
look?
I was literally looking for it. Okay, never mind. Crowder Lotta for 10 says, Happy birthday, Phoenix. Long live the Mouse Mafia and so long, fat people on planes. All right. Thanks for that.
Here you go. Look at this.
Oh my
Hey.
god.
Wow.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Do we know what happened? Like, was it because of the snow or ice and people
It's gotta
slipped and
be.
then bam, everyone just backed up?
Yeah, what was the start of this?
I'm pretty sure it has to do with the snow or ice or
Yeah.
something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That
I
is
mean,
crazy.
Someone slides, turns slightly tilted, then someone else does to dodge that, and then it's just a pile up. Oh my god.
I think at
Wow.
a certain point, it's all Donald Trump's fault.
It is. That's what I was going to say.
Yeah.
Always
Oh,
the
somebody's
factor.
FedEx truck. Oh, their packages aren't arriving today.
That is where your
Ice's
focus
fault.
is.
Wow.
Yes.
And how do you get around this? Like, look at this. This is a 2-lane highway going down. I mean, good Lord. It looks like there's an exit coming up soon.
Look at
That's
how
nice.
far off the road some people are. Like, that's how spread. This is crazy.
Wow. That is nuts.
It's like out of a movie.
Yeah.
The fact
Yeah,
that
I was
nobody
literally
died.
going to say that when it first came up on the screen. It looked like the opening of a video game or a movie or something. Like, it didn't look real with how much had gone wrong.
Yeah.
There was something that spilled underneath one of those trucks too in the last few seconds if you looked.
Ooh.
I didn't. Sorry.
Oh.
Someone's playing Burnout 3. That's what happened. My god.
That's right. That's what I'm talking about. They got a great multiplayer on that, which is good.
Yeah.
Dan says, "Well, I have snow. It's white out now in my area. I slipped on ice. I hadn't had that for a while. Now I have a sore ankle. I should be fine." Dan, way to tough it out, big guy.
Put some ice on it.
Dr. T.S. King says, "In Florida, we don't get snow, and this superstorm misses God's country in America, Florida. We will return to normal winter weather in the 60s, but we got a freezing temperatures last Saturday." Yeah, that was a big deal. I'm sure you guys couldn't handle that, Dr. T. And Bumblebee came in with the 1999. Says, "Dino Blade is going to be my choice for Game of the Year. If you can please show the trailer." Bumblebee wants us to show the Dino Blade trailer. Have y'all seen the Dino Blade?
Never even heard of it.
No, don't even know.
Is there dinosaurs in it?
Well, Blab, see if you can find it real quick. And
Yeah.
while
We
I
could
do that,
find out.
Dino
I
Blade.
know. That is extremely
Oh my
misleading.
God,
if
it
there's-
does!
Okay, I think
Oh,
it's going to be good with dinosaurs.
I'm ready. Ta-da!
Oh.
It's a dinosaur with a
Sold
sword.
already. All I need.
Yeah, what?
I'm in.
turn down a little bit, Blab.
Dude, yeah, I'm in.
Why do
Oh
we
my
not?
God.
Why do we not have more games like this?
Do you know what's funny?
Badass.
Is that this game kind of stole the layout of Hogwarts Legacy with the 4. It's the exact same design on both sides of the screens. That's wild.
Turn it down, Blab.
Even more. Okay. Here, we'll
Yeah,
just
all
do
the way.
that.
There you go.
That's
Thank
better.
you. Yeah, so this is such a brilliant concept. The idea of, hey, we have a sword fighting game, and we're just going to replace the main protagonist with a T-fucking Rex.
I'm
It's
in.
such a
That's-
simple
yeah.
concept.
Yeah.
We need
But it
more.
works.
We need more games like that.
He's
How did
using
they-
another
This sounds
dinosaur as a
steam.
blade. That's
How did they
amazing.
forge swords with their little hands? How did they do that? That's what I want to know. I hope there's a very lengthy story that explains that in the
I
beginning.
got small arms and a little head.
I got a big head and small arms.
That's how it goes. You're right.
Yeah.
I haven't seen Meet the Robinsons in a minute. I love that movie.
That's the only thing I remember. Oh my god! Okay, listen. You know how I just said that it looks like Hogwarts Legacy and everything, right?
Mm-hmm.
Look what the fuck Steam says. Similar to games you played, Hogwarts
Ah.
Legacy.
Oh, come on. You want a similar game? Dino D-Day. It's a World War II game, but
Yeah.
you get to run around as dinosaurs and it's multiplayer. It's so fun.
I'm in.
Yep. I'm with you
What is
on
it
that.
called? Dino D-Day?
Dino D-Day.
D-Day. Oh, it's 99 cents.
It's
Yeah, it's-
really
It's a
fun.
classic. Tamamo says, "My dad and grandfather taught people that did skiing in the Olympics. I've been taught, but never really done it as a holiday. Also, love dry sand. It's great. Wet sand, though, worst thing ever. Happy birthday, Phoenix."
Thank you,
Thanks,
brother.
Mama.
Thank you.
Let's see. Yeti came in and says, "The major squeeze on airplanes is the reason I'd like to see the resurgence in rail travel and road trips. Yeah, road trips are the best." We also have Marmalin says, "Michigan, we drive in snow once a year for a few months, yet we all forget how we drive in it every time. This happens all the time in Michigan with these artards." Thank you, Marmalin. You actually said artards right there. Drev says, just wanted to share my vintage popcorn buckets that are actually useful that I got during the initial release of Lion King in the Downtown Disney AMC. Oh, look at this.
Shut up. Oh my gosh. I was literally just seeing posts this morning about the Downtown Disney AMC, because if anybody remembers, Downtown Disney used to have a very different look to it, and there was a whole ass movie theater in there, and you could just go to Downtown Disney for free and watch movies. That is really cool and actually useful. I like that a lot.
I can just hear the intro now. Ha, Safina, right? Yeah.
Close, sort of.
I feel like I'm right there. Just
Fun fact, by the way, a little fun fact. Have you ever heard that commercial on TV, especially for the Broadway? Then that's Boy Phoenix is responsible for that for like a decade of those commercials, by the way. Fun fact.
Really? You created those ads?
I helped edit them, yeah. Helped
Wow.
specs and everything, yeah. Fun fact.
Congratulations.
Really cool.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
I'm sure you are Lion Kinged out.
Oh, fuck yes. Yes.
Ian followed up, says people cry about seats and then refuse to pay for the seats they claim they want. Thank you, Ian. And Nathan says blind people know when to stop because they can feel the lack of texture. It's gotten easier with bidets, but it's not.
Do
that
they use
hard.
their hand? How are they feeling this texture?
I think you're right.
Maybe Nathan's actually one of the blind ones.
Nathan, are you blind? And if so, fucking awesome.
It's the old wipe and sniff method. Exactly. Makes sense.
All right.
Please
We will
wash
get
your hands. Thank you.
we will get to the rest of your super
Pussies.
chat direct donations.
Wash your hands, please.
You pussies, just grab that poop. Oh my god, fucking ridiculous. All right, let's go ahead and move on to our next story. We'll get to all your super chats, direct donations, and rumble rants throughout the duration of the show. Thank you guys very much for allowing us to do this on a day-to-day basis at 11 a.m. Central Time. Okay, we've talked a lot about the insanity that has gone on in the world. We've all seen it. There's been exhaustion from all this. Specifically, and we're going to tie this in to a larger cultural issue, but it ties into pop culture. Okay. So the new Star Trek was just released, and some people like it, some people don't, but it is filled with, some would say, DEI, wokeness, gayness, whatever, right? And there's a clip of a couple of the actors that revealed that they are, in fact, a lesbian couple in the upcoming series, right? Hey, representation, am I right? Right? There we go. So let's start with a little bit of preface here. This is them talking about them being lesbians.
Yeah, it's a dream.
And that you can yell at people.
And I can yell at people. That's what I do anyway. It's awesome.
She yells at me on and off camera.
Yeah.
For me personally, playing Jet, it's really interesting because I was single through Discovery. It's been really interesting to incorporate a relationship because we are romantically involved on the show. And I was talking to Gina about this earlier, that I didn't think our dynamic made sense at first because I thought I would be the more dominant personality in a relationship. And honestly, when I watched it with my real wife, she was like, I love this dynamic.
Yeah, it's a dream.
Okay. So they're gay.
It's also fucking gay, yeah.
Right. We get it, right?
We get it,
right? We've known it. We've known it forever.
Congrats.
Right? You're gay. Awesome. Like, legitimately nobody cares, right? But one thing that we've seen here as this representation has been put in all of this media, your favorite franchises, your Star Trek now is out there, is we've seen people like push back. They're like, man, I have gay fatigue, right? That is something that has been a thing. And it's a lot of it stems from this movement that we've seen over the last decade, where it went from gay, right, to LGB to LGB TQ, and then the plus. And we've seen over the last year or so the LGB saying, yo, dog, I'm done with this TQ stuff over here.
Some quick context. So back, especially in the 90s, Craig, and I'm sure you could talk about this. Like one of the things that that community really wanted was to assimilate. They just wanted, like, the whole idea was, we just kind of want to be left alone. We just want the equal rights and like just to be like everybody else. Like that was the deal. And and many others were like, yeah, we're all for that. Let's help you get that. And now what you're seeing is the complete opposite. Is now you need to assimilate to us, and we need to put it in your face in everything. So it's a polar opposite now. So that fatigue makes a lot of sense.
I think everybody here has felt this a little bit, right? Just the overwhelming, whether it's been rainbows or walking into Target and seeing like
targeting children, weird
right,
fucking
right,
weird shit going on. Yeah,
right. So this has been something that has been building over the last little bit, and it will ultimately backfire on people. And we're starting to see data on this, which sucks that this movement has been co-opted by another movement and ultimately causing, whether it's been the idea of, well, we need to have representation in this series, or we need to have this, and oftentimes that representation isn't even close to what real life looks like, right? You may have 25% of the cast may be gay, right? In reality, we know that like that's not reality. But you walk around, 1/4 of the people in society are not that. So these shows overrepresent here. So I saw this post and I was like, this was interesting to me. I'll read this as best I can. Fellow homosexuals.
Oh my God. Can we have that as an intro? How do you do, fellow homosexuals?
That's how we start all our meetings behind the scenes every time.
It's literally how every meeting starts. I call to order all. Hello, fellow homosexuals. Fellow homosexuals, gay fatigue is real and building fast. The bubble is going to pop. In fact, it's popping now. People are fed up. Normal America has no time for this. We stopped being cute a long time ago. Now, once again, this person is gay here and they see it. The response is, I'm gay and I have fatigue. Like I'm becoming homophobic. I can only imagine how normal straight people feel. Mm-hmm. Right? The fact that gets me in this pitch, they repeatedly make, here's a fat, unattractive lesbian who you're required to love and adore because she's a fat, unattractive lesbian. And mind you, I'm using the term unattractive broadly to cover more than just the looks, right? Like who specifically looks like that? Nobody except fat rejects, right? But this is something that, I mean, I have felt this. I have seen this. I know. And as you said, Phoenix, for the longest time, it was like, cool, man, you're gay, whatever. Like nobody cared. And, we always go back in time. We say, like, we talk about with the Stranger Things thing, where if that scene was actually done in the 80s, people have been like, I can't even look at you because I'm going to be gay. Like there was this stigma in the 80s because the AIDS pandemic and HIV and all that stuff, right? And people would have freaked out totally different instead of the 2025 version of Stranger Things, which is, oh, I love you, let's all hug together and whatever, right? In reality, they would have freaked out because they thought they would have caught AIDS from the gay guy and they wouldn't have touched one anyway. But whatever, we talked about that. But we've seen this pushback now, and there is a new study here, specifically when it comes to men. And this is courtesy of, once again, consider the source. This is like Pink News here. And they say men under 24 are returning to homophobic views of past generations, study suggests.
Shocking.
Let's go.
Men born in 2000s are far more likely to hold conservative views on LGBTQ rights compared to previous generations and women of the same age, a study has suggested. Now, I first would love to hear y'all's thoughts before we get to some of other people's thoughts here.
My first thought is women, what the fuck, catch up.
Oh, I'm sure it's there too.
Yeah, it's there. It's just not said as much.
Yeah.
It's going to take women longer because they like having the gay best friend. Yeah, slay girl. Look at that outfit. It looks good on you. Meanwhile, a lot of those people are also being predatory towards women. Mm-hmm. But I'm not surprised at all. Nobody cares about the rights of gay people. They just want to be able to eat a meal, feel like they can buy a home in a few years and settle down and have a family. They're not worried about all these social issues that we've been obsessing over the past 20 years. I remember being in elementary school and getting in trouble because they were talking to me about gay rights. And I was like, well, maybe it wouldn't be such a big deal if they just acted normal.
Well,
what the fuck? That's awesome.
Just the idea of look, you want to, if you're gay, cool, awesome, right?
Yeah.
It just doesn't need to be your entire personality.
Exactly.
Right?
It's just like we're constantly hearing it, constantly. Just act like a normal person. I don't talk about being straight every day and no one bothers me.
Yeah.
So if you stop obsessing over talking about being gay every day, people won't bother you. They'll let you do your thing. Stop pushing on me. I said that in elementary school. Like, it's been going on for that long. And I barely ever got in trouble in school. That was the one time I got in like huge trouble.
No, literally, it's annoying when you make any single thing your whole personality. Like, that's why the whole, Disney adult thing, or people who are only focused on politics, it's like, it's annoying. Can you just be a normal person and have different parts of you that you exude through whatever you want to do? Like, nobody, like you said, nobody's upset with you for being gay. We're upset that being gay is the only thing about you.
We saw this, some of the response here. This is in quote tweet of this. This is somebody who was a he, him, by the way. Gender critical ideology has stoked a moral panic over the last few years. They won't stop with trans people. They're going to go after gay people too, right? There's this, hey, they're coming for you guys. When in reality, it's like, no, everyone just wants to be left alone, right? In Phoenix, you've talked about that, many, many times, right? But this person says, yeah, we tried to warn you. We warned you again and again. We had the receipts. Slow clap to the TQ Plus who fucked it up in just 10 years. Slow clap to Stonewall, GLAAD, and every other alphabet soup organization. This is entirely on you here.
Can I go one step further?
Yes, Phoenix.
Can I have the super unpopular opinion? That's what I'll do. So everyone can get fucked, if you ask me. Women can get fucked. Minorities can get fucked. Gay community can get all fucked. Here's the deal. Back in the day, we were championing for everyone. We were trying to get equal rights for everybody. If you asked a 90s kid about racism, like we hated it. We didn't want that. And many of us were championing for equal rights and protections for the gay community. And many of us wanted equal rights for women. And my parents were doing that. I did that. And so I am none of those things. I am not a woman. I am not a minority. And I am not gay, although, well, it's debatable. But I am none of those three things. And we rallied for them. Interesting that none of these people, that as power was coming to them, did they ever say, hey, guys, maybe we should slow down a little bit? None of them said that. Not one. And now they're all surprised that everyone has fatigue over each and every one of them. Where were any of you? It turns out that if it's not your thing that doesn't affect you, you're not interested. Any of these groups doesn't give a shit. It's just my group matters. And so if we're gaining power, great. Well, now here comes the fatigue. And so now, unfortunately, you're going to see the polar opposite swing where now people are more racist, more hateful, and want women out of the picture. Because where were the fuck any of you? That's it. That's my unpopular opinion, but it's true.
Well, it doesn't necessarily mean you're wrong if it's unpopular, because the way things swing back and forth, right? We've seen this with culture here.
It's going to go too far now, which we never wanted that. We don't want that, but it's going to happen because these kids grew up now. Think about a white straight male, a Christian. He has been told he is the devil, and he was probably fine with everyone around them and looking at like, is anyone going to defend me? No, you're just going to keep letting me be called the fucking devil, that I'm responsible for every ill will. I'm segregated out of shit. We're told the fact that if that you're white, there's something inherently wrong with you. Well, guess what? Now you get this, and it's going to get far worse. So I tell everyone, get fucked. Seriously, that's my take.
Honestly, your point in that reminds me of one of my favorite poems of all time called First They Came. And it literally is a whole poem about, like, well, because I wasn't a socialist, when they came for the socialists, no one spoke up. I didn't speak up. And then when they came for me, there was no one left to speak for me. And that is exactly what we're doing.
Yeah, I've heard that poem as well. Let's see. It was, this right here. This is actually... Here you go. They came first for the communists, and I didn't speak up because I wasn't a communist.
Mm-hmm.
Then they came for the Jews. I didn't speak up because I wasn't a Jew. They came for the trade unionist. I didn't speak up because I wasn't a trade unionist. They came for the Catholics. I didn't speak up because I was a Protestant. Then they came for me, and by the time no one was left to speak up, by that time no one was there. Yeah, so
That's the irony. The irony to me is that the people that were fighting for the rights of everyone, myself included, I am now a villain, and I'm looking at no one protect me. No one has my back at all.
Yeah.
So fuck your fatigue. That's what's going to happen. Here comes the fatigue part. Yeah. I ain't helping.
Yeah. Why would you? What's the motivation?
Well, Cabrutus came in, obviously big friend of the show, founder of DEI Detected. Cabrutus came in and says, I know there are gay people who are not part of the insanity brought by woke culture and DEI, and I genuinely feel sorry for them because I know they will suffer the consequences of this despite not being their fault. Only a complete idiot would fail to realize that the more something is forced and imposed in an authoritarian way, the greater the rejection will be. And as time goes by, the snowball just keeps growing. The next years will be full of pain and gnashing of teeth for progressives and authoritarians. They will be defeated across every area of society. And honestly, that's wonderful. So, yeah, man, it's interesting. And I think, I said this before, it's going to get worse before it gets better. As far as the swing back of this thing. And I don't know, I would just love to hear y'all's thoughts on this. Kay, you said you were penalized for, talking about people just gay people acting normal, in your words, in school for saying that. What was, when you were penalized for that or punished for that, like, what was the logic behind it?
Pretty much, they said I implied that gay people weren't normal and that they shouldn't have to act normal and that we should facilitate them being able to be vocal about the problems that they go through. And I had to write about it and stay after school for an extra hour, to which I just completely refused and sat there, and I got in more trouble. And I was super young, like super young. Like I'm talking like grade 1, grade 2 area. Like it's insane to even punish a child at that age. That should be the education side of it, right? But I was just like, nope, don't care. So I was in trouble for a very long time because of that. And I was pretty much just told that I have behavioral issues, and they tried to like get me into like therapy and drugs and all that, like just over this. Like it's insane.
Drugs?
I love that for
Like
you. You were so young.
Insane.
Oh,
so yeah, they pretty much
Well
said I had
done,
anger
Kay.
issues, which is probably true. I probably do have anger issues. Yeah, so it was a whole spectacle just
That's
off of me
awesome.
saying that. And then later on, I got in trouble for a comment about World War II. I've always been a menace.
He was right.
Otherwise, great student. It was just that stuff.
Let us know your thoughts about this in the chat and comments down below. It's interesting. I know we've all seen this, and as Cabrita said, we've been warning people, hey, this is not going to end well. This has been the big fight for the big point of conversation. Is like, hey, you guys want to keep pushing this stuff? It's not going to end well for you,
Mm-hmm.
And here we are. And they go, what happened? I don't understand. Ian came in and says they came for communist, and I helped fuel the helicopter. Thank you, Ian. The art school dropout says, not that hot of a take. I'm actually a chairman of the, quote, people who hate people party. It's really hard to get a meeting together, though. Everyone can get fucked. Thank you, art school dropout. Skeptical Luigi says, preach, Pastor Phoenix, preach. Happy birthday, by the way. There we go. A question Wild says, I've said it before, I'll say it again. I'd rather see 2 masculine gay guys than deal with another lesbian girl boss, Mary Sue self-insert, and these woke DEI writers. No more women protagonists. By the way, did you see there's a new movie coming out? God, I saw a trailer for it the other day, and it looks so girl bossy. It is a movie about, it's like a male-dominated company, and there's this woman who is Amelia. I know what you're thinking of.
I know
I
what
don't
you're
remember
talking
the name.
about.
I know what you're talking
Rachel
about.
McAdams.
They end up on the
Ra-
island.
Yes,
Yeah.
and Rachel
The
McAdams
bald
is all.
chick or whatever, right?
Wait, it's Rachel McAdams and what's his face's name? Dylan O'Brien?
I have no idea, but yes, it's Rachel McAdams, and she is like just disheveled, and she's just it's just a woman, and then they get stranded on a desert island, and she becomes girl boss, and is like, oh, you're so strong, woman, thank you for saving us.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, that's gonna fucking suck.
It's like low-key horror. I don't know. Like the trailer was very confusing, but yeah, I've seen that.
Have you ever seen that, Phoenix? Have you seen this trailer for this movie?
No, but I can't wait to see it.
Send help. Send help is what it's called.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
Do you want to see the trailer, Phoenix?
Please.
We might get hit. Fair warning.
Let me take a look real fast. Maybe we can do it after. Yeah, it's 20th century, 3 months ago. Okay. I'll tell you what. Let's see if we can do this over on Rumble or Plus at the tail end of the show. We may have to skip off of YouTube for a little bit because, like I said, don't want to get hit by these things. So, all right. Marmalin says, hey, AIDS epidemic. Luckily, we had Dr. Fauci there to lie to us, only for him to do it again 30 years later at a higher order of power. Thank you, Marmalin. By the way, I'm just reading a super chat, YouTube. You don't need to strike our channel for doing that. Bentley Guy says, no scissors were harmed during the filming of Star Trek, lesbian space lady. Hashtag Montez. Wolf and Wing says, as a truck driver, I refuse to drive in that much snow for that reason. We'll be safe out there, Wolf and Wings. APK says, recently tried Feyland on Steam, a Zelda-inspired Metroidvania, still in early access, but still tons of fun. Awesome. Thank you, APK. Greek Turbo says, Star Trek died as a franchise after the last Calvin timeline. Fuck Kurtzman and fuck Paramount for giving him any authority. The last great Star Trek series was Deep Space Nine. Thanks, Greek Turbo. Really appreciate your support, my dude. Hippie Treehugger came in with 500 bits. Says, you suggesting bringing back Lord of the Stool? Phoenix, you want to be Lord? I
think that's exactly what we're hoping to bring back. Yeah.
Bentley Guy says, for our birthday boy Phoenix, only one color. Oh, here we go. Here's your riddle. Only one color, but not one size. Stuck at the bottom, yet easily flies. Present in the sun, but not in the rain. Doing no harm and feeling no pain. What am I?
A flower.
Terrifying. I don't like the riddles.
You're a shadow.
Oh.
You're a shadow. That's right. Well, we got a little snort out of Blaz right there.
Sounds just like it's a flower. No.
Hey, Des, thanks so much for the raid over on Rumble. Really appreciate that. That's awesome. If you come in from Des's raid, make sure you say hi in the chat and hit the follow button. We'd love for you guys to stick around a little bit. Mr. Capo came in with the 5, says, Mahong side strollers. I can answer the blind people wiping. Here we go. They do it the same as everyone else. You wipe until it feels clean. Think about it. No one can look inside their own bunghole unless you use a mirror. Oh, well, thank you, Mr. Capo.
What I want is for all of us to try that. And I hope tomorrow's show, we all have brown hands tomorrow. That's what I hope.
We said, that's good.
Yeah, that's needed.
Thank you.
Wow.
I haven't seen her in a while.
You are so dumb.
I don't think so.
Just relax something. This is crazy. All right. Let's go ahead and move on to our next story, which is more of just a follow-up. Now, we've talked about pathways many times on this channel over the past couple weeks.
Before you do that, though,
yes.
I feel like it's my favorite segment, everybody's favorite segment so far.
This new format is really jerking. It's really
We
messing
never
with
did
me.
it. I was just sitting there waiting. I'm like, bro, we haven't done this yet. He forgot.
Well, this new format's really messing with me, Blab. You're going to need to remind me, okay?
Okay, well, I just
Go
did.
right into that first story. There you go.
I like how even the run sheet is highlighted, but we're still just like.
Yep, just keep on moving. All right. We've talked pathways many times since this viral sensation of UK propaganda was released. And Amelia is the biggest star of the game now. Mally, you are not familiar with pathways, so a quick bullet points on pathways. This is a PC game that is released by the UK government propaganda. It's all about navigating gaming, the internet, and extremism here. Now, you can play this right now on the browser. It was actually pulled for a short amount of time, I think because it was so popular, because people wanted to see how much they've been radicalized and how extreme they are. Now, Mally, you may be asking yourself, how do you become so extreme?
Right. Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking.
Well, in our playthrough, Mally, we learned that you are an extremist if you, A, love your country, and B, support veterans. Those two things make you a right-wing extremist and problematic in society.
Wow. Yeah.
Indeed.
That
wow.
was the exact same wow. That was wild.
Yes. So
I feel
you
like
can-
Mally is a big problem on this show right now. That's what I think.
Yeah,
think we're-
I hate
Yeah.
to tell all of you, but I think I'm
Uh-oh.
a right-wing extremist.
Oh boy.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Well, this is a free game that you can play, Mally, and I think that I would love to see
That's
you
good.
go through and try this, maybe
that's
possibly on a
unlikely.
stream. Well, it only takes about 30 minutes, but
Oh,
see,
okay. All right.
you'll see just about what a horrible person you truly are.
Oh, right,
Now-
because that's what I want to see in a video game. Yeah.
Yeah. It's great. Now, in this game, you play as a boy or girl, once again labeled as a they them, but in it, you meet a character. This character right here in the background. This character is the root of all evil in England, and her name is Amelia. And in college, when you meet Amelia, she's the one who introduces you to the ideas that loving your country is a bad thing, and that immigration is ruining society, and that it's diluting the culture in England, and that if you and then the teacher is the foil to Amelia, letting you know that Amelia is a right-wing bigot and everything that's wrong with society right now. Okay.
Right.
So Amelia has become an absolute meme. Like, she has been a hero over the past 2 weeks. If you see a girl with purple hair, then you know it's probably Amelia with the UK flag. It's been great. And Kay, I'm sure you've seen tons of Amelia out there.
Oh yeah, I love her.
She's the best. Well, in it, you go through, and as you play through the game, there's multiple endings that you can have. Now, this is a AI ending that has been created, but it is so spot on, and I wanted to bring it in to showcase. Now, Melee or Kay, did you play through the game?
So we tried to, but it wasn't working for us. We did end up watching a playthrough on stream, though, so I do know it from start to end.
You'll see that this almost it looks exactly like the game itself. So much so that I actually was like, is this real? Is this actually real? But this is what happens. And this is considered the evil ending of the game here. And I wanted to showcase here is once again, this is created with AI, but it's brilliant.
Despite the government's attempts at controlling Charlie, he kept using his human right to free speech and stood up for what he believed in. This was illegal. Although the police successfully arrested many natives for sharing memes on Twitter, there wasn't enough persecution, and so Charlie and his friend Amelia were able to speak. This was a major attack on democracy, which unfortunately led to the election of leaders who wanted to protect the indigenous and their culture. As a result of Charlie's actions, all the immigrants went home, and because of this, there was much less demand for housing, which naturally caused house prices to plummet. This unfortunately meant Charlie could afford to buy a house for himself, a house that could have gone to 10 Somali men. Not only that, but with the huge amounts of migrants gone home, there was much less competition in the jobs market, meaning Charlie and all his friends found jobs that could have gone to migrants. Eventually, Charlie went on to marry Amelia. They had 4 children, all of which had white skin. This was clearly racist. Despite all this, Charlie was somehow happy. But at what cost? Millions of foreigners who came to the UK for free housing and social welfare now had to return home and work for a living. Crime rates mysteriously plummeted, which meant the prisons were virtually empty. This saved hundreds of millions of pounds, money that could have gone to providing migrant grooming gangs with food and shelter during their stay in prison. And it was all thanks to this right bunch of Charlies. Or should I say 4 right bunch of Charlies.
I've changed my mind. I love AI. That was brilliant.
That was peak cinema, and that did look 1-to-1 with the game.
It did. It truly does. Mally, I saw you reacting to that down below. What did you think?
Muted.
Oh, I think
My bad. Sorry. Yeah, that was great.
Amelia.
That was great. I muted because Blabs always yells at me for my keyboard sounds. No, that was great. That was great.
They laid it out pretty well in about 100 seconds of AI generation, and that does look exactly like the game itself.
That's so funny.
Which is awesome. Do you think that people will watch that? Like, let's just say you're not in this sphere, right? And you don't think like that. When you watch that, if somebody was to watch that on the other side, Phoenix, you know the enemy very well. Do you think that they will giggle at that at all, or will that just be extremely problematic? Do they not see the sarcasm in that?
To the enemy side.
Yes.
Oh, they're going to not like this because even if you had even if you didn't play the game, you don't understand what that is. Mally, you probably could agree with this, that little minute cartoon says it all. And like behind the scenes, I guarantee you most people over there don't want any of this shit. So you have this little avatar for your anger and your feelings of frustration, and you get to see that play out. It's easy, bite-sized, beautifully. It's a beautiful joke. And humor. I think it works well. So that's going to be very problematic for them because you get it in a minute. It's perfect. You don't need much context.
Yeah.
Well, Amelia has, like I said, she's become a goddess. If you just search Amelia over on X, you will find all sorts of memes. You see leaflets, anime trailers she put together.
Single men, find yourself an Amelia. That's a good girl. That's a good girl.
We saw this yesterday where Amelia was popping in on all these UK entertainment exports here. This was great. We have a new one here actually to share, Blabs. I think you'll appreciate this. New Amelia just dropped. Let's see Amelia with Braveheart here.
Our country has been the setting of many stories of common men standing up to a tyrannical government. Have you ever wondered if you would stand up too? Or would you stay silent? Or even take the oppressor's side? Well, what are you doing now? Because, well, there's your answer right there. I don't mean Yankee wankers protesting law enforcement deporting illegal immigrant tax frauds. I mean our British government ignoring child grooming, whether by trannies or South Asians, but arresting teachers over pronouns. I suppose my question to you, Englishman, is, do you want your country more than Imam Mohammed just arrived to Birmingham does?
Whoa. Peak. Oh, I love it so much. Make more. She is the wife of the year. She wins. We just started. We're in January. We already have a waifu of the year. You cannot top this girl.
Yeah.
She's incredible.
Pretty awesome. And to see once again, if you continue to scroll, you'll see all sorts of people there standing for Amelia, and a lot of fan art here of Amelia. That'd be really funny if Amelia became.
Be.
Come on, do it, please.
He has the chance to do something great right now.
We see all this now. More AI options from Amelia.
Ooh, I like this one.
Yeah, this is from Sky Freeman, a really good at AI over here. And if you scroll down, this has become a regular thing when it comes to Amelia, the representation of common sense, which, man, has just backfired tremendously, and it's been great to see. So.
I love when their propaganda backfires on them and then they end up red pilling more people. It is the most satisfying thing in the world, and they always give us exactly what we want.
The idea that
that's the typical curse. Sorry, Craig. I feel like that's the typical curse of that side of the aisle, though, is that they can't come up with their own original ideas. They can't come up with anything that's actually funny or convincing because they don't have a real argument. They just bully everybody into trying to get on their side and fearmonger them. So like when it's very easy for their own shit to backfire. They don't have anything original.
And the way that they imagine their heads, too, is just like this radical version of it, which all of us are like, that's actually super cool. I always think of that meme. Actually, that's really fucking cool. Like, that's exactly what it is every single time.
Yeah.
You know, but the funny thing is that no one has thought about here. Another beautiful thing that it may have done accidentally is it also just made anyone that wears their stupid purple hair as now target. They got to get that shit out. You got to go normal hair now because the zombie horde's coming for you.
Yeah.
I appreciate that Amelia is the anti-hero, and she's effectively become the Stone Cold Steve Austin of this generation in a very short amount of time, waiting for her to do a Stone Cold Stunner on somebody. I think we should probably get some AI generation on that here sooner than later. So more
Frolic.
It's funny you mentioned that.
Montez it, if anything.
It's funny you mentioned the Frolic because we did have a $50 come in a little bit ago. I actually do have an Amelia Frolic, so maybe, just maybe, we did play the boobs earlier for Greek Turbo, right, Blabs?
We did.
Okay, so if we have another big boost of support, maybe we can get a little Amelia Frolic going on for everybody. So West came in and says Indians/Iranians are the original Aryans. They call themselves They called themselves that long time before the Germans, who only started doing it in the 19th century. So not surprised the hot takes on World War II. Ranger George says, when I was in high school here in the UK in the early 2000s, a lesbian teacher assigned us an essay on the importance of pride. My essay was how pride parades are exclusive for public degeneracy, and the growing acceptance was a sign of the decline of society. I was threatened with expulsion. The school only backed down because my dad was a fireman and had to marshal those parades in order to bring evidence to back up my views. I'd be jailed for hate speech for them now.
Wow.
It's pretty messed up. Tanushi came in and says, left thought it could browbeat, annoy, and even threaten people to give up reality. But forget the primal drive of I just want it to stop and where it can lead for no reason at all. Thank you, Tanushi. The browbeating is real. Slyrise says, Phoenix. Oh, Phoenix is not with us for a second. Commodore fan says, Star Trek died for me after Enterprise ended. The closest we got was Seth MacFarlane with the Orville. Sad Disney got a hold of it and refused to make a new season, leaving it in limbo. Disney owns Orville now? Man, that's crazy. Guts came in and says, Crimson Desert is coming in March. If that game delivers on promises, that's going to revolutionize open world games. Thanks, Guts. Eikendal says, have you seen the DEI photo for Masters of the Universe? My childhood has once been kicked in the balls. Blab, see if you can find the Masters of the Universe photo over on X.
Oh yeah, it's with isn't it Idris Elba? Is that what's going on?
I don't know. See if you can find it. Zinnik says, sorry, but that poem is a guilt trip to not push back against socialism by playing as the persecuted minority. It's why the commies always use it. Thank you, Zinnik. Appreciate that. Guts also says, years ago, I tried to take care of myself and go to the gym. Let's just say I found out who my friends are and those who wanted to hold me back because they were unhealthy by saying I was a, quote, toxic male. Fucking outstanding. Just outstanding. All right. And Harry Tubman says 4 letters. All 4 letters are mental illness. It's not just the T. Shout out to Sam Hyde, a real one. Gang, gang, Tubbs out. Thanks, Harriet Tubman. I would have let Blabs read that, but she's doing research right now. Slyrise says, Phoenix, I'm with you on fatigue. And honestly, if fatigue is the most pushback they get, is that really pushback or them crying victim again? And other people voice when other people voice an opinion. Thank you, Slyrise. Also, Marius just came in with 10 gifted Rumble Premium. 10 gifted YouTube memberships. And that, my friends, allows us the opportunity to see a little bit of Amelia frolic. Hello, Amelia. Look at her go.
Oh,
she's so happy.
It's cute.
Ooh, I like this one.
Yeah,
Look at her go. She's so lovely. Listen, one more time for Amelia right there. Let's go. Let's go.
That's a good one.
Great stuff right there. Thank you very much. All right, let's go and move on. Once again, we'll get to the rest of your super chats, direct donations, and Rumble rants throughout the duration of the show. Thank you guys again for your support, as always. I'll tell you what, but before we get to our next story, I do want to let you know that today's episode, or this hour of Side Scrollers, is brought to you by our friends over at Rumble Wallet. This is a new product that Rumble just launched, and here's the thing. We've talked about this at length. I have it on my phone right now. We've been getting crypto tips throughout the week. It's awesome. Listen, they can freeze your accounts. I'm going to read this verbatim because I think it's important that you guys hear this. They can freeze your accounts, shut off your cards, lock you out of your own money. We've seen this, guys. We've seen this many, many times. Banks do not protect you. They control you. That's why real financial freedom starts with ownership. Ownership of your money. How crazy is that? That's a crazy thought. So Rumble Wallet is here. It is a non-custodial wallet built for people refusing to give up control. If you like your money, you have Rumble Wallet. It's awesome. With Rumble Wallet, you don't just buy digital currency like Bitcoin or Tether. You can own Tether Gold, real gold on the blockchain. It's awesome. Through Tether Gold, you get direct ownership of physical gold bars, each one fully allocated, verifiable by serial number, purity, and weight. This isn't paper gold. This isn't an IOU. This is real, actual gold without bank vaults, storage fees, or gatekeepers. You buy, sell, or move it in 24. You can do it 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, even when traditional gold markets are closed. And if you want, Tether Gold can be redeemed for physical gold. And I'll tell you this, just a quick side note. My parents bought gold a couple years ago. It's been freaking skyrocketing. Listen, that is power. When you support creators on Rumble, you can tip them directly using Rumble Wallet. We've seen that many, many times over the past couple of weeks since this has been launched. It's peer-to-peer. There's no it's outside of the banking systems, no permission, no middleman, no cancel button. Your wallet, it's yours forever. So once again, you can download it by using the QR code you see on your screen right now. We would appreciate it if you did. Check out Rumble Wallet, and thank you to them for sponsoring this hour of our show. Appreciate you guys over at Rumble Wallet and what you guys are doing for creating an alternative over there. It's great stuff. All right, let's go and move on and talk about this next insanity. Okay. I've been waiting to talk about this story. This has been a viral story over the last few days, and I'm so excited that you guys have no idea what I'm about to bring you guys. There's a Reddit mod from one of the biggest Reddit subreddits out there called Live Stream Fails. Have you heard of Live Stream Fails on Reddit before? Anybody ever heard of this? Mm-hmm. It is a major subreddit. One of the lead mods, actually the lead mod, was recently dismissed from his position, okay? And he put out a video talking about it. And it is, without a doubt, one of the most amazing pieces of media that you will ever see. Now, do me a favor. First and foremost, close your eyes. Everyone close your eyes here. I want you to think about what you think a Reddit mod would look like. Blabs, are you closing your eyes?
I am working.
It's
very hard to do both.
Work with your eyes closed, Blabs.
Blabs, I need you to close your eyes. Okay. Everyone look towards your screen. Don't open them yet. Okay. I need you to think about what you think a Reddit mod looks like. Okay?
Got it.
All right. Mm-hmm. Now, I want you to open your eyes and see what this guy looks like.
Oh, boy.
Oh,
Oh,
It looks nicer than I thought, to be
that
honest.
is weirdly slightly better than my mental image.
Better.
Bro.
Slightly. Ever so
That
slightly.
is Reddit personified.
Because he just doesn't look disgusting. There isn't stains on the shirt. That I went deep.
It looks like his handle would be like dick cheese, right?
That's
not.
true.
It smells exactly like dick cheese. I don't know. Maybe that's just me.
So this is from Reddit Lies over on X. It says Reddit moderators should be treated like celebrities. This is this guy's quote here. And we're going to watch this video.
Whoa. Okay. All right.
This clip is a video posted by Stale2000, a former Reddit mod who was just removed as a moderator for live stream fails. There are thousands of moderators like him running Reddit. Let's just see.
Oh no.
Let's just see what this guy has to say here.
He doesn't look real.
And this matters because Reddit moderators have power. They have influence. If you're one of the people who is joking about like internet janitor duties or whatever, I'm sorry to tell you, it's funny jokes, but you are wrong. Reddit moderation does matter. Reddit moderators have control over...
Is that you, Blabs?
Hell yeah, that's all I could hear was, "You're so gay." This guy's terrible.
Blabs, maybe he has a point here.
No.
Maybe, hold on, just give this guy, give him a chance here, Blabs, relax.
No.
You are wrong. Reddit moderation does matter. Reddit moderators have control over millions of impressions per day, and nobody seems to notice or care. Let's just talk about LSF. Think of all the streamer careers that have been created because of LSF. Think about the even larger number of streamer careers that have been destroyed because of LSF, because some clip went viral about like something bad that they did. I have had major live streamers who are effectively celebrities come to me and beg to kind of remove, negative posts about them. An even crazier story is the time when some Twitch employees found me in person and borderline begged me to make sure LSF is not used to destroy the multi-billion-dollar company Twitch, partially because at the time, LSF was indeed being used to destroy the multi-billion-dollar company Twitch. Deservedly so, by the way. To summarize, Reddit moderators should be treated like celebrities or influencers, not because they deserve respect or anything, but because they actually have real power and influence. I mean, if not for the world, at least over your $50 billion company, maybe if you gave them actual support, it could go from 50 billion to 100 billion. I mean, it certainly deserves to be that high up for how much traffic Reddit gets.
I just want to
Shut up, bitch!
I just want to bully him all day with wet willies, you name it. That's all I want to spend my day doing.
My
this
favorite
celebrity.
line was we should be treated like celebrities and influencers, not because we deserve respect or anything.
Like, we have the power, and like the thinly veiled threat at the beginning being like, I have the power to delete your posts and you can become popular or unpopular based on that. That is so fucking funny.
I feel like this guy definitely has an anime body pillow and has practiced the like Cobra stare, whatever the fuck thing, in the mirror at least once a day. Like, this guy definitely, that's what he does in his free time. Holy shit.
The Kubrick stare. Very
That
nice.
one, there it is.
There you go.
It's okay, bro. I have an anime pillow too. We have that in common. We're good.
But you consistently hump it every night thinking it's your girlfriend?
Oh, 100%. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. That's what I was doing right before I got on the show, actually. That's why I like rushed in. I was
Just
like,
woke
oh my God,
up right out of bed.
I have to hump my anime pillow and then I can be here.
Slow grinding it.
I think the thing
But I
about
do
this,
really have one. I just wasn't doing that.
I think the most amazing thing about this is the sheer pompous attitude that this guy has, the self-importance, and to bring back a phrase we haven't heard in a long time, Blabs, the illusions of grandeur when it comes to this guy. Yes, the illusions of grandeur. This is, we always go back to the Dark Side Phil interview early on with Side Strollers. That was a quote that he used here, the illusions of grandeur. This guy, if you were to draw a Reddit mod, like just based off of what you think they look like, this guy is pretty much it. And the fact that he is so stereotypical and so arrogant in his views of how important he actually is just spectacular. And you know that there are, as pointed out on the post, thousands of other people just like him think they have so much power on the Reddit platform, which is amazing. Now, naturally, people have been laughing at this guy, and he has become a meme. Case in point here, from Lazy Shell over on X, Reddit moderator, Stale 2000 removed as a moderator, be like this. Here we go. Let's check out this great animation.
See, now
This
that's
video is about a topic of deadly seriousness. Reddit moderators have power. They have influence. Reddit moderators should be treated like celebrities or influencers because they actually have real power and influence. If you are one of the people who is joking about like internet janitor duties or whatever, I'm sorry to tell you, it's funny jokes, but you are wrong. This video.
Congratulations.
Oh my gosh.
It's awesome. It's great.
I major props to this guy, because if I was him, I'd probably start every morning off with just Russian roulette. And every time I lost, I'd go, God damn it.
He's got a 6-shooter.
Yeah.
Flip that thing around.
Click. God damn it.
I'm no
Another
longer
day.
the lead moderator on live stream mods. Today he rolls a dice to see how many shots he's gonna shoot. He's like, 3 today. Let's see.
There's like
Gotta take once.
There's so many assets that we have on the back end of StreamYards that fit this guy. Like so many. Like there's this guy.
What the hell is she talking about?
I don't know what the fuck he's talking about. There's this one.
Gay!
And then this one.
They don't know what the fuck they're doing.
That one.
Good old DJT right there. Listen, he's received people have been calling him out. Like, what the fuck are you talking about there, Reddit mod guy, right? And Moist Critical is actually one of the guys who talked about this video early on. And look, Moist Critical is the he is a fence sitter. We've talked about this guy many, many times. And but he reacted to the video that we saw. And by the way, that video, the original video, like that's just a 2-minute snippet. The original video was like 20-something minutes long, and he goes line by line on why Reddit mods are so important and why they need to be treated like celebrities. But this guy has responded to Moist Critical, and he's sliced up some of the responses here. So let's go see. Once again, hear this guy out, Blabs. Maybe he has some good points. All right, I think it's important.
He has man boobs. I don't want to listen to him.
Blabs.
Stop! No! Stop! That's awful. What the?
Are we done? Are we done with that? Okay. No.
Yes.
Oh my! It's funny because I just sliced up a clip for the channel of an ASMR fail where I went like this for a bunch. Like, hello, Blabs. All right, hey, let's check it out. Let's see what this guy.
Just let it work in peace.
Here we go, Blabs. Let's just check it out.
People who are looking at me in horror or laughter or pity should ask themselves what that says about the $50 billion platform that is Reddit.
Let's find out real quick. We're laughing at him. What does that mean about the $50 billion platform Reddit? That it's ideologically driven by a bunch of egomaniacs who live in their mom's basement?
Pretty much.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure we. He asked us to ask those things, so we're gonna do it. So, by the way, this freeze frame is spectacular here, just great. Let's continue.
Take every insult that you have against me about how I'm incompetent, about how I'm biased, egotistical, power hungry, etc., all that, and ask yourself, how does that make you feel about Reddit, knowing that I was able to control one of the top subreddits on the platform for over a year with borderline dictatorial powers, doing who knows what that you'll never find out about, and then.
The irony of all this is that the data is tracked, and if we wanted to find out, and if Reddit wanted to put it out there, they absolutely could, right? And it's almost kind of implied in this that he's been doing some really shady shit, and you wonder if he's like incriminating himself in this situation here,
Right?
You know,
Like he definitely thinks he's bragging.
oh yeah, absolutely. Look at how fucking great I am here.
About, and then realize I am the bull in the china shop. I'm telling you these things directly. Forget about me. Think about all the other subreddits that exist. Think about how you have no idea who they are, what they're doing, and every time somebody like me gives you a peek under the curtain, society gawks at the insanity of all of it.
You are a moderator in a subreddit. Why are you chasing down brand partnerships and collaborations, buddy?
I mean, you're an influencer with a platform. Why do you do it? You could say personal enrichment, but you don't strike me as somebody who's completely motivated by money. I could imagine you doing a brand deal or partnership, not for money, but just with a group that you think is cool for your community. Or maybe you just want to. And Reddit is a platform, like any other platform, and moderators are in charge of it. I know this is rare and nobody does this stuff. That's my entire point. Reddit as a platform is underutilized. So just like...
Hold on.
Oh my God.
Maybe, Kay, maybe we're thinking of this the wrong way. Maybe this guy is an innovator here. We're not on his level yet. I think that's clearly what it is. His noggin is so big.
Level.
No, I think Gollum has a point. I think this guy, I'm starting to come to his side.
See, you see Gollum. I'm waiting for him to give me a quest line where I have to get him a sweet roll or something. This is like some Skyrim shit I'm watching right now.
I think this guy maybe onto some important things here.
I also didn't like how he said he'd be peeking on the curtains. No.
Oh, that's just
like
a
that
phrase.
either.
That's just a
I
phrase.
didn't like
Labs.
that either.
He's not going to peek under any weird curtains. All right. Well, I'm sure he's peeked under a lot of weird curtains in his life.
Look at
All right. How much porn do you think he watches on a day-to-day basis?
Oh boy.
All
Oh. It's a lot. It's a lot.
Mally, why are you I think that's a very like genuine question. Like Phoenix, how many times a day do you think you wax it?
Yeah, because you figure it's just going to be Reddit, and I think it's the other times that he's not doing Reddit. He's pretty much he's chafed at this point. There may be blood on his hands.
Why are we giving him the benefit of the doubt like he's not doing that while he's on Reddit? Like,
good point. Good point,
why are we thinking that this only happens outside of that? Like, come on now, look
Mally
at him.
has a point.
I may need to go vomit.
Well, no, you just imagine this guy.
No, I don't know.
Nick, nobody wants to imagine that.
He's just
I'm a celebrity. I'm a celebrity.
Stop it.
Gonna shoot another blank. There's nothing left except blood. Sorry.
Why are you so good at that sound?
Because that's what I do every day. That's my life.
I don't feel safe. This isn't a safe space anymore.
I need a safe word with Phoenix. Jesus Christ. What the fuck, bro?
Side Scrollers is not a safe space, all right? Well, this has been well established. You walk into the Thunderdome, baby. And this guy is there to greet you. Let's go!
So just like you might utilize your platform, why can't moderators? You brought up examples of conflicts of sacrosanct of a platform, that it's different from any other platforms where conflicts of interest exist. I guess for Reddit moderators, we're representing other people. We don't truly own the platform, so maybe it's more important for us to be unbiased compared to other platforms, I guess. But man, if we're worried about bias, I can promise you that there are way bigger fish to fry in terms of how biased moderators are allowed to be, that I'm not sure that brand deals for community events is really the biggest danger out there. But sure, it's something to look out for.
There are no qualifications to be a Reddit mod.
You're right. There aren't any qualifications.
Hey, we need to clip that. Just him going, "You're right." That'd be a thing.
But maybe there should be. Maybe because there are no such qualifications, this is why we're seeing all the problems that we see. It seems like you're trying to have this every way past Sunday.
This
What
guy,
a sassy bitch. I love him.
I know. This is
No, he really thinks he's all that in a bag of chips.
Oh, he
Yeah.
does. And it's spectacular. I mean, he said it himself. He's the bull in the china shop here, right? He's the one who's going to make.
No, he's the bald in the China shop.
Hey-o.
Okay.
There you go, Blabs. Wow. I'm amazed by this guy. Look, Moist is right about this. There are no qualifications. Somehow this guy was able to climb the ladder of live stream fails. And once again, he's made careers. He's ruined careers in just a short amount of time, which is crazy. And by the way, he is open about his bias over there. And hey, it's amazing to see the sheer bravado, the sheer chutzpah, if you will. Is that the word? Chutzpah that this guy has, the brass balls that he has.
I don't think he has any balls. I think he jerked them all off years ago. They're gone.
Ooh.
They're gone. They faded away, man.
See, it's okay when you want to talk about that. It's okay when you
I
want.
don't want to think
the
about
worst way
that.
possible.
When Phoenix wants to talk about this guy jerking
He
off.
makes the weird ASMR
No, I
sound
don't.
effects.
No, I don't. No.
Unbelievable.
Please, let's get this guy on the show,
sound.
please.
Bring the
Please,
sound
God.
back.
No.
I don't want the balls falling off. That's weird.
It's just
You know what?
shriveled up and died.
You're right, Phoenix.
Yes, I am.
We need to get this guy on the show.
Yes.
No.
1,000%.
And we'll all do a comb over hair, like everything. We'll make him feel at home. It'll be great. We'll let him talk down us.
Well,
It'll be
everyone's
great.
got to get bald caps.
We
Can I
have
just wear
to.
a pink do-rag instead?
We have to get this guy on the show.
Please. Oh, God, please. I'll
Black.
do anything.
Sale 2000 over here. He's on X. Let me see if his DMs are open real quick.
Stop.
His DMs are open. Blabs.
That sounds like a task for you, boss man.
Whatever day that's happening, I'm not going to be available to watch or be present.
taking
And Ali
a
just
day
volunteered
off.
to be here. This sounds fantastic.
I'm
Thank
unavailable
you,
for the
Mally.
foreseeable future of
Yes.
ever.
I just feel like this is important for the show and getting this guy on a day-to-day basis. You know, just one time, not day-to-day basis. Just
Do we
one time.
maybe, Greg? Maybe I don't know. Can we maybe squeeze in for the World Game Awards a Best Reddit Moderator award? That maybe we can get this guy on here. Oh man, I'm getting very excited.com right now. Oh boy,
present him with the best Reddit mod. God, that's spectacular. Oh my gosh. I
What
love
if
it.
he had to announce the winner and it's not him?
Oh man, that's great. Well,
yes.
Blabs, get to booking.
I have selective hearing. I haven't heard anything that you said.
I'll remind you later. That's fine. I'll remind you later.
I feel like this is important. Like things just got way better here today, right now.
That's an opinion.
And it's not a correct one either.
Yeah.
Could you imagine how many people would like to see us talk to this guy? And
I could.
It would just be
Probably
so
as many
mean.
people as liked Concord.
We just roasted the man for the last, 20 minutes, and now we're like, come on the show, let's roast you some more. Like, really?
Yeah.
No. I think when he's on the show, we're taking his side. Like we all agree
with it, you know.
Yeah,
Listen
we're
to him.
engaged.
Yeah,
you've changed some minds, brother.
he
Absolutely.
has some good things to say.
See, that's why I can't be on that show.
I told you, listen, this guy, he's a forward thinker over
I think
here.
I
He's
just
an
would buy
innovator.
him like deodorant or baby powder. Could I please use this? Thank
All
you.
right, Blabs. Listen, I'm going to reach out to him directly.
That's
You don't
right
even need
idea.
to do it.
You do that. I'll do it to the actual real people that we want and have real conversation and meaning with. Thank you. I'll carry on my duties. Thank you very much.
Even though the producer of our show should be doing these things, I will directly reach out, Blabs.
That's right. You go ahead.
Doing the Lord's work. Thank
you.
you.
Appreciate
Take
that.
one for the
Phoenix.
team, Craig.
Listen, I take one for the team all the time. This is great. Well, here we are.
Greg, I hate to be a thorn in your side, but you were the one that reached out to me.
That's true. Good point.
Actually, I was.
No, you did not. I can go back in our DMs. Craig is the first one that reached out to me.
No, I reached out to Jay in an
Well, Mally-
email, invited
Oh,
him.
well, and he doesn't
Mally,
communicate with me.
it's because you're important, just like Stale 2000 is over here.
Oh,
The Reddit
please don't put me in the
Mally's
same
no
category
longer
as him.
important.
I'll be lower. I don't even care, but not the same category as him.
And to be clear, all of our guests are extremely important, except for Kay.
Yeah, I don't even know why I'm here.
Tamamo came into the tent, says, force generates resistance. Growing up my whole life, my family were central left. We always questioned, always informed ourselves, and we was always and so tired of this utter rubbish, as are everyone I know at work, in my community, etc. The next election can't come quick enough. Like Phoenix, we fought for equal treatment and are so sick of being treated like we're the worst people ever. Zinnik came in with the 35. What is a ZAR? I know it's a well, whatever it is. Thank you so much.
Zar, please. Zar, please.
For your Zippos money. He says it's
South
official.
African rand.
Oh.
Nice. He says it's official. Reddit mods are megalomaniacs. Yes. Aforementioned came in with a $50 Amelia loving, frolicking level of support. Says this guy looks like the guy you always wanted to avoid as a kid. Stranger danger.
Dude,
Yes.
how much you want to bet he owns a van?
No, I bet he doesn't. I bet his parents own a van that he borrows.
That's fair.
Aforementioned, thank you so much for the outstanding Amelia support. Let's put him on the wall, Blast. Why don't you get Boss Snake Master right below aforementioned right
Boss Snake Master for knock 50 and okay says have some bucks cause scrollers always takes my day from here to here. Also DKC returned to HD, got a free update, and pop stands of time remake is cancelled. Yes, Prince of Persia, we'll get to that in a little bit. Some big Ubisoft news just happened. Reese for 10 says, Mr. Reddit mod, may I be frank with you? Your speech moved me. I am inspired to hoist you up so everyone can see you as I carry you off and administer a Death Valley driver into a toilet.
there. Okay.
Okay. Nathan for 20 says, I like how this Reddit mod never considered that the influencers coming to him would love to get rid of him at the earliest opportunity. Everyone online loves watching a power-drunk egomaniac like him get humbled. And then Ranger George for 10 British pounds. That weirdo wanting paid to moderate Reddit reminds me of when Penguin emerged from the sewers in Batman Returns to become mayor.
He does have strong penguin vibes, doesn't he?
Very accurate. Yeah.
That's outstanding.
And for 10 says, the Real Game Awards should have a paid for the award, auction to the highest bidder, and disqualifies you from every other category.
I like it. If anybody wants to help with that, by all means, send me a DM. All right.
I got a couple real fast. I want to just grab. Mercenary for 1 says, the photos you showed were of a first class of flights. The couch economy of back then is the first class of today. The first class was downgraded that badly. Also, Blabs is fired. That's for plain talk. And then Wolf and Wings member for 19 months says, I like trains. I had to get that. Thank you.
Thank you for that. That's excellent. All right. We have a little bit of popcorn talk. We do have a few more super chats we'll get to throughout the show. Guys, thank you very much for hanging out with us. But Mally has joined us. You can see her fingers wavering in excitement because we have a little bit of popcorn talk. Blabs, do you have an asset?
I mean, it's very retarded, but okay.
I love it.
Hell yeah, Crash
not
Bandicoot
even-
music. Bass.
Thank you, but it's not even the one that Phoenix fixed. I can't find that one, so we only have my original retarded version.
Womp womp. All right, well, we do have a new.
Wonderful.
When Mally's on, we always like to talk popcorn buckets, and we have this. This was sent our way courtesy of the Turtles Moves. It's a Kaya over here, courtesy of X, going to Mally's X handle. Make sure you guys are following her over there. Says, for the next time you're on Side Scrollers, the laziest of all popcorn buckets right here. Coming out to January 29th. This is the Fallout 10 popcorn bucket.
Yeah. Look, it's all like, I mean, I get it. I get that that's the vibe, but it's literally rusted at the bottom. Like, and it's probably just painted on. It's probably not even an actual texture. If they were going to go there with it, they might as well try to make it look good, but it's probably just a 10. So it gets a 10 out of 10 for functionality, but like a 3 out of 10 for creativity.
Mally, question. What if they dyed the popcorn green? How cool would that be?
I mean,
I'll take
I
that as a
get
get
it.
fucked.
I
All
get
right,
it.
I will.
I think it's a great idea.
I think it's a good idea. I just immediately pictured, okay, does that change the flavor? Is it like gross tasting popcorn? Now, my first thought is, how is it going to taste?
Well,
The
you could
look,
do dill
great.
pickle. Dill pickle powder.
Okay, nope. And that's why I was like,
Which
ugh.
sells me more.
Pickle popcorn? Ugh.
Yeah, what?
Oh, yeah.
Of course, it'd be so
that's
good.
a thing. Yeah, that's
Ooh.
definitely a thing. Now,
I'm
pickles are
not a
disgusting,
pickle
but-
girl, so that's not for me.
Hey, Mally, what's the big deal about pickles?
Hey,
I like pickles. They're pretty good. Although,
We-
if I
we know
have to
Blabs.
pick, I'd pick capers over pickles.
I
Yeah.
like pickled jalapenos, but not pickles.
like and subscribe, everybody. Like and subscribe.
The most autistic podcast on the internet. There you go.
That's right. Here we go.
No, but I looked at all the other theater websites for their popcorn, and there literally there's no other popcorn buckets right now. This is it. It's how lazy we've gotten right now.
Well, there's not a whole lot of great movies coming out.
Yeah.
Potentially, except for Send Help, featuring Rachel McAdams, which we will definitely look at here at the very tail end of the show here, over at rumble.com/sidescrollers, and of course over at Sidescrollers Plus. All right. Well, there's popcorn bucket talk for everybody.
I liked the bucket.
It wasn't a good talk this week.
No,
I do
no.
have a whole PowerPoint though on why ET is
No,
better
Mally,
than Furby
no.
Scrolls and Labubu's. In case anyone would like to see that, I
Oh.
did put hours of effort into this.
No,
I love it.
thank you.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, I can't. When are you streaming that, Mally? I can't wait to hear.
Oh, whenever there's time in the show for it.
Oh, great! Next time that'll be
Yeah,
excellent. That's
yeah,
good.
all right, yeah.
All right. Well, we do have a little bit of breaking news before we get to today in gaming history. So let's roll our extremely loud breaking news sounder.
Okay, I underestimated that.
It was loud. I tried to tell you. Well, look, this is kind of crazy. Out of nowhere, Ubisoft has canceled 6 games, including the Sands of Time remake. Yikes. They also delayed 7 other games to ensure enhanced quality benchmarks are fully met. here.
Doubt. There is no way they're going to improve anything.
I'm going to be honest. I'm going to tell this is not a Ubisoft decision. This is a Tencent decision.
Yeah, I'm
here.
with you.
And I think Tencent goes, yo, dog, these games are utter dog shit. And these need to be either scrapped or brought up to standard here. And I think this is actually a great move because Ubisoft's reputation right now, both publicly and from a corporation standpoint, publicly, not good. Not good. But this, we always talk all the time. We say, what is the best thing that Star Wars could do? Go away. Go away. And make people want what you have to offer. So that's what Ubisoft may be doing here. just going away, refocusing. It actually says in this article, says the review says, as a larger announcement that has conducted a major organizational and operation portfolio reset. The company also stated that it's conducted a thorough review of its content pipeline over the past 2 months, right? What happened a couple of months ago? The major investment from Tencent, right? So they went in and said, yo, we need to look at this shit. Review led to this decision to, quote, refocus its portfolio, reallocate resources, and comprehensively revise its roadmap over the next 3 years. Ubisoft said the focus will be on, quote, a return to exceptional levels of quality on the open world adventure segment and to, quote, step change the group's position in the games as a service native experience segment here. So, 6 games, the 6 games that have been canned have not been announced really. And so there you go. Kay, I would love to hear your thoughts on this.
So what I'm getting from your perspective is you think they're going to take a breather. They were spinning too many plates and they're going to just like hyper focus on a few properties that they think will drive revenue for them. And they'll create like strong games, which by the sounds of it would be their more open world, like their Assassin's Creeds, their Far Cries, that kind of thing. Yep. I view this as like end times for Ubisoft. I think that if you're canceling 7 projects and one of them being Sands of Time, which would be a moneymaker just on the name alone, I think they're in deep trouble. There's going to be huge layoffs soon. They're going to find out they've got a lot of redundancies and they might even start panning off more of those IPs to other companies. I think this is a big bad thing for Ubisoft. And you know what? They deserve it for all the crap that they've done. I don't see this as a positive at all for the company itself. I don't think this is going to be a refocus effort. I think they're using it as an excuse to make it be like, nothing's wrong. Nothing's wrong. Everyone loves Shadows. Everyone loves what we're doing. Don't worry. But in reality, I think there's going to be huge axing. I think that there
will be.
I think they're going to be like extinct in the next like 5 years.
I hard disagree. I think that people will look back on this moment right here where they're reallocating. I do think there's going to be cuts. I do think that there will be layoffs.
Huge cuts. Middle management gone.
Oh yeah, 100%. I think that listen, when you have an investment of what was it, $1 billion or whatever was put into them by Tencent, like when that money goes in, that money was put in so they could make this change because Tencent's not going to invest in a company that they don't see returns on, right? And they're putting their money and their business imprint on Ubisoft now, saying, yo, dog, this ain't cutting it. We got to up the quality, and ultimately that quality will ultimately lead to better results. I think people will look back on this day in 3 years from now when these things, when we start to see, I honestly think that this will help turn the tide for Ubisoft as opposed to you thinking that it will ultimately end the company.
I'm so intrigued to see the result because we're so opposite on this news. I just think they're fronting completely, but I see your perspective and I see where you're coming from. It's just, I think Ubisoft has just dug too deep into this and there's not going to be enough money for them to sustain them, for them to be able to move forward. And you're canceling like what, 7 projects was the number? That's insane.
It's 6 and 7 delayed.
6. Yeah, that's insane.
So just as a heads up, as of today, January 21st, 2026, according to published Obsidian, there's already been 850 people laid off in the gaming industry in the last 21 days.
Yeah, and like I said, I think there will be lots of cuts when it comes to Ubisoft. Phoenix, what do you think of this?
This one's kind of hard to say because I actually, Kay historically, I would say is more accurate, but I'm also leaning toward, I hate to be the fence sitter here, but I kind of am. But Craig, I think especially with Tencent being in there, I don't see them, I see them wanting them to succeed and not to axe them. So I think these would be moves in order to get everything back on track. I'm kind of in the middle. I'm going to lean more towards Craig on this one, but history is on Kay's side.
Here's the thing. Craig is thinking in a business sense, and I get that too, and I'm trying to pull myself out of that a little bit because the way that like me or Craig might work a business and see like the scenario they're in and how to fix it, I think there is an opportunity to fix Ubisoft and actually get it to a point where they're highly successful. So I think Craig is looking at it from a perspective of like, if I were in the shoes of this is what I would do. And this is a signal of this is what they're also doing. But I'm looking at the gaming industry and there's no patience in the gaming industry. And I think that they're not going to generate enough revenue. And I think Tencent's going to get impatient and be like, we're done. And Ubisoft is just going to disperse all their IPs and be done.
Let me tell you exactly why this was driven by Tencent, right? Tencent, and this lines up perfectly with what they said. They said they've been looking at this for the last 2 months, right? Well, Tencent invested you don't invest $1.25 billion into something with the intention of it going belly up, right? So Tencent invested $1.25 billion in Vantage Studios. Now, remember, this is the spinoff from Ubisoft here that's going to focus on Assassin's Creed, Far Cry, Rainbow Six, okay? The transaction closed November 21st, 2025, 2 months ago. So when this transaction closed and that money was put in, Tencent then came down and said, yo, dog, we own 26% of your company now. We are going to have a say in how this thing runs. And this $1.25 billion is with the intention, this investment was put in with the intention of letting them float for a little bit longer and focusing on excellence. I think this is going to be a great thing for Ubisoft personally. But maybe that's just me being optimistic. But when you have a Chinese company investing that much money, they are not in it for this to fail. And it's not like I don't see them pulling out. Like, let's be real. Nothing that Tencent has it invested in has failed. They've been wildly successful. And I think that ultimately this, and people say, well, like I'm white pilling here or whatever. This could lead to a golden era for Ubisoft. And I know that's a crazy statement for a lot of people, especially given how hard we've been on Ubisoft and what a laughing stock they've been. But you can't go much further down than where they're at, right? You can only go up. And I think this is the best course of action for a company like that, personally.
I mean, if they are going to go forward with that, then they're cleaning house completely. There's not enough development skill within this team currently to actually build something of quality. Like, they keep piling on like all these diversity incentives and everything. There are people that don't know how to do proper work in that company anymore. So I think that they would completely wreck house. They would clean everything out, and it wouldn't be the Ubisoft that we know of today or that we've known for the past 10 years if they do succeed. So is that even really still Ubisoft at this point? I don't know. It's really just, will the name survive or not at this point? And I'm in the camp of, no, it makes more sense to disperse things and just get your money from the IPs themselves rather than actually trying to fix the team.
Well, quick question for Kay. Can I ask for Kay, let's assume you're right. What's your timeline for them?
I think within 5 years. I think that's even being generous. I think it's be less than that. The world moves a lot faster now. I'm being very gracious with that timeline. I think within 5 years, but probably more like 2.
I very much disagree. But I understand the pessimism associated with it. I think when it goes to, you say, like, will the Ubisoft team be the same? No, it won't, right? But look at any sort of video game company, or let's just use a sports team as an example, right? Very rarely do you see the same player, even star players, stay with the same team for so long. But the company, the team still continues on, right? Ultimately, people are cogs in the machine. I've said this many, many times. Look, I'm replaceable. Phoenix is replaceable. Blabs, everybody is replaceable, right? That's just the reality of it. In a company the size of Ubisoft, cogs will be replaced. Even the CEO will be replaced at a certain point. We see that with Disney. Disney's CEO is going to be replaced. It's like Walt Disney, ultimately, people will argue he wasn't, but he was replaceable because the company has continued and grown into this multi-billion-dollar company, one of the biggest companies in the world since Walt Disney died, right? His ideas were meant to be the core of the company, but he was a cog in what he created. And that's just the cold, hard truth of the whole thing. And I think this allows you to put better cogs to be a part of the machine and ultimately create better games, which is what they're looking to sell. So...
And I don't disagree with you. I think that it would be a positive for them to completely replace everybody that's there. I mean, obviously, there's going to be some people that fall through the cracks, and it always upsets me because there are a lot of people in the gaming industry that unfortunately have these big corporate heads over them that have an idea and they get lumped in with that, even though they actually want to build good stuff. They don't care about any of this crap that's being pushed. They're being vocal within their own companies, but they're still, at the end of the day, being squashed and having to deal with whatever just to make a career in the industry so they can eventually make something good. So I always feel awful when there's layoffs because there are a lot of people in the gaming industry that genuinely care and are just stuck in these shitty positions to make the games. But at the end of the day, there is going to be a cleaning of house if they survive. And I think it is a good thing. They need to have better talent because Ubisoft has some of the best IPs within their portfolio. There's a lot of money sitting there. And that's just why my brain goes to send it to companies who could do a better job instead of trying to now put all of the hiring efforts into finding the right people to build those things. It's extremely expensive to overhaul and find new talent, test out that talent, then have that talent be gone, find new people. It's a really expensive process as well. So you might make more selling off the IPs.
Well, I'll say this, look at the chat. I posted a poll, am I wrong? Right. And a lot of people are saying I am wrong. And here's the beautiful thing about it is we'll see in about 3 years. We'll see in about 3 years. We'll talk about it then. And I'll be able to look back at this poll and be like, hey, you idiots. I was right or whatever, or, hey, I was a dum-dum. And if I was wrong, hey, it's a day that ends in Y.
I don't think your perspective is dumb though at all. It's really just looking at it in a business perspective and going, there is potential to actually make this work, and you hope that the business is also thinking in that way. So I see the vision that you do, that it is possible. I just don't believe that they would be capable. That's it.
Well, I guess we'll find out together, won't we? Yay! All right. We have some super chats to get to. We have Today in Gaming History to get to. Now we've gone already a couple hours now. So Mally, I'd like to, you're always on for a couple hours, but if you want to roll, I'll give you the opportunity to bounce before we get to Today to Gaming History, or you can stick around. It's totally up to you.
I definitely got to see how this day works out.
Do you want to see Today in Gaming History?
I do.
Oh, good. Okay, here we are. Let's oh, by the way, we are 6 yellow supers away from our Montez goal today. So let's see if we can knock that out before the end of the show, which is outstanding. All right, friends, it is we always like to end the show with just uplifting, positive content that will make you tear your fucking eyes out. It's Today in Video Game History.
Today in Gaming History with Blabs.
Mahong, bitches!
Totally not inappropriate with the
Bitches?
No, with your hat on. So racist. All right, Blabs, what do you got today?
Okay, January 21st.
Oh my God.
What?
I'm already mad at you. Go ahead. Yeah, read
Is
it.
it because it's Endless Ocean? I'm glad. Anyway, Super Mario Land.
Oh my God!
Wario Land was released in Japan in 1998. Resident Evil 2 was released in 1998. And then a game that I've always wanted to play but never did, Endless Ocean, was released in 2008. Ta-da! Ah! Thank you!
I'm so fucking mad right now.
It's the banger of this game.
Okay.
Okay, Endless Ocean, sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you recall when you need Blabs in her vagina and she collapsed to the ground in utmost pain?
My vagina does.
I do. Yeah, I do remember that.
There have been times where I was like, hey, maybe she crossed the line there. But today is a day that I look at and say, no.
You didn't go deep enough.
That's right. I wish your knee was just lodged thoroughly through her butt. That's how hard I wish you kicked it. Listen.
Graphic.
I know. Because some noticeable games that you missed today
are absolutely nothing. The list is perfect.
Are you serious right now? No.
I'm always serious.
You are not going to sit here and lie to my face and tell me that this list is totally fine and that there's nothing you missed here. You absolutely did miss something.
No.
You have no excuse for this either. No.
Have you seen this, Kay? Have you looked at the list?
I know what came out today because I woke up this morning and made a post celebrating a very excellent game that came out today. Okay? So I know. I knew that already
What,
just
Angry
from knowing.
Birds?
Oh, I know.
maybe-
I didn't even have to look into it.
Maybe
was a
you were
big
talking
day.
about ice hockey on the
Are we
Famicom.
serious? That's the one that you're upset about?
No.
I was gonna say, you can't be
God.
serious.
Maybe we were talking about Fire Emblem right here for the.
I mean, I love
Super
Fire
Nintendo.
Emblem, but no, that's not even what I'm yelling
No.
about.
I mean, Wario Land for the Game Boy. That's a pretty good one. Resident Evil
Exactly.
2
Yeah,
for the
she played it.
PlayStation. That's
Fine
not
list.
look
Fine list,
pretty
I
good.
must say.
Yeah, those two are
Evolution.
fine.
Evolution for the Dreamcast right there. 1999, 27 years ago in Japan. Oh, that's right. Super Smash Brothers.
Yeah, that wasn't on the list yesterday. So
What are you talking about? It came
It wasn't.
in Japan.
It wasn't on the list.
Nice rollers, hot takes.
You know it's real when the mic is peaking.
Yeah.
Smash
Stop
Brothers
being
is
good,
gay.
You put Endless Ocean.
Hey.
I don't care if you think that Smash Bros is the most homosexual game on the planet. That
It
is
is.
fine. You put Endless Ocean over Smash Bros. And you
right.
can't
A
use the
banger.
Japanese excuse because you put another game that came out in Japan
I didn't
today.
use the Japanese excuse. I
I'm
never
just-
said
I'm
anything.
getting ahead of
You
it.
know
You
what?
can't use that
Dogs can
excuse.
hear UK. You want to bring it
Good.
down a notch? That's coming from me.
you
Matt's
doing
going on
over there,
vacation
I'm
over
gone.
there.
I gotta
That
go.
is
I should have left when I had the
Smash
opportunity.
Brothers was not revolutionary. Endless Oceans, on the other hand.
Fucking joking right now? Are you seriously
No.
saying Smash Brothers was not revolutionary? Do you know how it revolutionized the fighting scene?
Revolutionary
Do you know how
game.
revolutionary it was to be able
got
to play as a
stingrays in
Nintendo
Endless
character and
Chat, we're
fight
about to witness
other
another
Nintendo
domestic.
characters? This is one of the biggest IPs in the entire world. Are you serious right now?
That shouldn't have ever existed.
Yawn.
I'm baffled by this. Holy.
I
Oh
will
my
agree
God,
with
I'm
Kay
so
that Smash Brothers
mad.
should have been over Endless Ocean, but Endless Ocean is the better game. Fight me.
Yeah.
That's insane. That's
At this point, I will
insane.
slowly do this.
God.
This is your true hidden gem. It's beautiful. You're underwater, scuba diving, beautiful water. No minorities, just you and the white fish. Beautiful
Okay, don't
white
sell me an
fish.
Endless Ocean. When you say no minorities in my water park, I'm a little excited. Let's be real.
See? Yeah.
Oh,
Thank you.
God. Yes,
No, okay,
Endless
I'm with
Ocean
you.
is.
I'm with you.
Endless Ocean is good. I am not insulting the game. I am not insulting it. I am just saying Smash Brothers.
No question. That should have been
27
on the
years
list.
ago.
Yes. Game changer. One of those really incredible games that always looks so easy. That's the beauty of it, right? Simple to play, extremely hard to master. You can't beat that incredible franchise. No question.
It made
I'm
the
with
party fighting game a genre.
you. 100%.
So with that said, I do think it's important to listen. The big controversy here is Blabs' pick of Endless Ocean.
Endlessly
Over-
entertaining, more like it,
That's
Craig.
right. And
Well,
I just want to point out that wasn't even on the list yesterday when I was making the list.
Well, let's just check out some
Or else I
sweet.
probably would have put it on instead of Endless Ocean. But you know what? Since I did put Endless Ocean on, I will keep it.
breaking
It's
my heart.
fantastic. And Stingrays.
Mally, I listen. You may not be familiar with Endless Ocean, so I think it's actually maybe important to show
I
you.
want to play Endless Ocean.
We can show you maybe a side by side, perhaps, or maybe just gameplay of what Endless Ocean looks like versus Super Smash Brothers, which is exactly what I've done here.
Get ready for excitement.
Oh my
here's
god, it looks so
gameplay.
cool.
Here is Endless Ocean. Here,
Hell yeah.
right here.
I
Yeah,
do
there it
like
is.
this game for the record. It's great.
There it is.
Yeah,
Oh.
it's really
good
fun
game.
stuff.
You can even
And-
pet the fish. You can.
It's
when
like
you
scuba
waggle the
diving
remote.
simulator. Let's go.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then we have Super Smash Brothers here, the extremely revolutionary game for the Nintendo 64 that has spawned.
You know what? It's not even
literally-
the one for the Switch. What do I care?
And one of the best.
Oh, Blabs. Oh.
Oh my
Wait,
god.
what did Blab say? I
Hey,
missed it.
I didn't think you could actually make it worse.
Are you serious? First of all,
I'm
you
sorry,
guys
Blab. What'd you
know
say?
my channel name is Melee Games, right? Where do you think the Melee comes from?
I
Super
just
Smash
really
Brothers
love
Melee.
chaos. Anarchy is really fun.
Atta girl. Atta girl.
I take this all as a direct
Do it.
insult to exclude Smash Brothers and then to bring up the Switch game. The audacity of it all. The audacity.
There it is, Endless Ocean for everybody, which is
By the
great.
way,
get to
for
walk on
Phoenix's
the boat.
clarification, I said it's not even the one for the Switch. What do I care?
Exactly. That just like the rest of the world there.
That's
Toots.
right.
Some other noticeable games that you missed today. The Getaway for PlayStation 2.
Also a fun game.
Sim Animals for the Wii Blabs.
Okay. It's
That
a
I'm
fun
surprised
game.
did not get on there.
Me too. Me too.
Yeah, well, it was a debate between Sim Animals and Endless Ocean, and it was like,
Oh my god, not even Skate 2 at least?
nah, it wasn't revolutionary.
Oh my god.
I was really hoping for
Valkyria
Zoo Tycoon.
Chronicles. Like, there's so much on this list. It's good.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Ollie Ollie. That was all right.
The Dommy Mommy Resident
Village.
Evil.
Resident Evil 5 Village. Oof.
Yeah, I went with Resident Evil 2.
Yeah, that's the better choice, though. That's a
Yeah,
better
of
choice.
course. Resident Evil 2 is the better choice.
I like Anarchy. It's really fun. I'm glad you guys have as much fun as I am. Thank you.
Welcome aboard.
That's
I
an
have
opinion.
fatigue.
You have Blabs fatigue?
I have fatigue right now.
Everybody has blabs fatigue, but we just gotta troop on, okay?
There we are.
Deal with it.
Troop on.
Troop on, fuckers.
Yeah, troop on, fuck faces.
So waiting for
You
an
bunch
intro
of
here.
fucktards, wake up!
Yep.
Oh my god. All right.
That was great.
That is
Glad I stayed for that.
That's how you land a plane. All right.
Thank you for that.
Yes.
Mally, we have some supers and support we need to read here. Kay, if you want to roll out, you're more than welcome. We're going to read some of this. And we are going to look at the trailer over on Rumble of the upcoming new game, the new movie, Send Help, The Ultimate Girl Boss. You think, should we do that live, you think?
Do it.
Yeah, okay.
Sure.
All right. So we'll do that over on Rumble here in just a minute because we can't do it over on YouTube, despite us being able to watch it on YouTube. So we'll pull that up here in just a little bit and watch a quick 1-minute trailer of that. A Sam Raimi film, by the way. But let's get to some of that support. By the way, 6 yellow supers away from our Montez goal. As Gokai Silver came in with the 10, says, "Do it right, Craig. Bring the Reddit mod on and enable Smell-O-Vision." Oh my god!
Yes.
Art School Dropout says, "Did you see that Markiplier's movie Iron Lung is getting its own popcorn bucket?"
Ooh.
Yes.
All right. Right for Repair says, "Going back to Reddit guy, he reminds me of Todd Spengo, John Lovitz, in Mom and Dad Save the World." He does have a strong John Lovitz vibe, doesn't he? Yes.
Yep.
John says, "Do y'all think the Ubisoft hack has anything to do with this?" No.
No.
None. Nothing at all. Shane O'Mac says, "For the love of God, we need a Side Strollers popcorn bucket for Today in Gaming Shame with Blabs." Pre-order popcorn bucket. That'd be great.
Dude, if the popcorn bucket was like this big, so it's just long enough to get you through just that segment, it holds like 5 kernels only.
Just like,
Great.
Yes,
I love
it's
it.
one small serving of popcorn, like
Yeah.
three cups.
Yeah. I love
Suna Soul Silver says, "Just shove all the Blabs paycheck to K at this point. I'm so mad at this list. I will not even rate it with the score. It's not as bad as Pokemon Silver, not listed 1121, but Smash for 121 is unacceptable."
It's those numbers, man. 121, 1121.
11-11, missing
Yeah.
Skyrim.
Never forget.
I
Game
truly
Hunter.
remember them all.
Good.
Game Hunter says, "All right, I'll make a Side Scroller Smash Brothers clone. The slander is so good, I can die. Agenda Peace Blackbeard." Hey, listen, we should make a internet person version of Smash where we just have we could do an internet duel type thing where Mally is fighting Kay and I'm fighting, Phoenix or whoever, right? That'd be so much fun.
Why am I fighting Kay?
Why not? Why is Mario fighting Yoshi? Who knows? It's like they're just
I'd rather
fighting.
fight Blabs.
Don't we
Good
all?
luck.
Yes.
Honey.
Xander.
And the punishment is just to watch the ET slideshow.
Yes!
That's your
I'll
win.
just play as ET. She won't want to come anywhere near my character.
Chat, who would win in a
Get
fight?
lightsaber, behead.
Legitimately, who would win in a fight between Blabs and Mally?
I have the advantage of being slightly taller and stronger. Sorry, it's all right though.
Oh, wow! Did you hear
That's
Mally?
an opinion.
Yeah.
Okay, girl.
All right. No, I think we got something brewing here. Let's go. We got something brewing.
Okay, I'll just wear an ET costume and yeah.
I'll whack you with the lightsaber though. Be like, no, it's ugly.
Mally as ET with the Rob robot combat style in Smash Bros. I'm so in.
Hell yeah.
Xander came in and says, for getting Smash Brothers, Blabs, you get an F for fired. Also,
Plus-
shout out to Kay. Felicia Day's memoir was an absolute horror story to listen to. Montez.
Oh, God.
Thank you, Xander.
Thank you.
The Worthy One came in as a member for 24 months. Says, did anyone played Undefeated? It's basically a Superman game without Superman. A sequel where you actually are getting more powers. Oh. No, thank you, Worthy One. Appreciate your support as always, my dude. Mr. Rich Lowpitch earlier talking about the UK propaganda game says, wait, did they name Charlie after Charlie Kirk? Ooh, interesting theory. Wislavie says, what do you mean? You don't like entertainment loudly judging you? No, Wist. And Runaway Productions says, that Sagan quote I told y'all about really fits here, especially the second half of it, as his quote of being bamboozled even more so. It's spooky. Yeah, you mentioned that yesterday. Thank you for that, Runaway Productions. Also, yeah, there we go. And we are 2 yellow supers away as SCXRL1T. Came in with a 10. Says, Blabs like man. Your boyish ways blinded you to like the greatness of like Super Smash Brothers, man. You got to be like on your eyes, man. Like, man, do you even know, man? Oh gosh, dude. Jeez Louise.
And the worst part is Craig read that all right.
I read that verbatim right there.
I know how he feels. You heard how high my voice got.
Yes, dogs heard you.
Good.
The mic didn't.
The dogs would agree, by the way. They would be like, you should have included Smash Bros.
Great stuff. All right. We are going to make the transition over to Rumble now. Anywhere but YouTube, because we don't want to get flagged on YouTube. So you guys watching over on YouTube, I enjoy. How about you head over to sidescrollersplus.com right now? You can make an account. You can actually sign in with your Rumble account. You guys watching over on Rumble, you can actually just click the join button at the bottom. It'll send you a Side Scrollers Plus. And you can use promo code what, Blabs?
Mount
and get a free month over at Side Scrollers Plus. We are closing in on 1,400 members over on Side Scrollers Plus. Once again, just make a free account. You can make a free account over there. There's over 5,000 free accounts, which is great. And you get access to all sorts of fun things we do over there as well, and the spectacular community and the best chat on the internet. So join us over there, anywhere but YouTube. You guys watching over YouTube, thank you very much for joining us today. But it is time to say au revoir, as we have a reaction to do to the latest girl boss film, Send Help, featuring Rachel McAdams, which I'm very much looking forward to sharing this with everybody shortly. With that said, we did fall just short of our Montez goal today over on YouTube, but we appreciate your support nonetheless for popping in and being a part of our day, allowing us to be a part of yours. With that said, we'll see you guys over at Rumble. You can find the link in the description, or Blabs, can you put it over in the YouTube chat for everybody? If you don't mind. Excellent. All right, we'll see you guys over on Rumble, Kick, Twitch, Side Scrollers Plus, anywhere but YouTube. But until then, YouTube, we will see you guys later. Let me make sure I figure out how to get out of here. How do I get out of here? I don't even remember how to get out of here on this. Let's see. Hold on. How do I get out of here? How do I stop it? It's always nice to have this like. Bleh. Oh, there you go. Yeah, you can actually do that. That's awesome.
Escape.
I know. How do I fucking end this? I don't even know. I may end it everywhere. We'll find out. Don't fucking do it.
World.
Oh no, I got it. Hold on. There we go. Got it. Okay.
Woo!
We're gonna. Okay. Sorry, all you guys watching over on Kick, you got to go to the way this ends. It only ends. It's only for Plus and locals. So Plus and Rumble. So we're gonna do that now. Okay. Oh, Scrap Gamer came in with a quick 10 at the end, trying to get us to Montez. Oh my gosh, we're so close. Should we just wait? Should we stare for just a minute and see if we get to Montez?
Let's just stare into everyone's soul.
Okay, let's just do that real quick. Hold on.
I'm so short, man. He's gonna fall over.
Chibi, let's go!
Bitch! My dad!
All right, thank you, Chibi. Let's go, Montez. Go ahead. Thank you for the awkward moments of silence. We'll see you guys over at rumble.com/sidescrollers and sidescrollersplus.com. See you guys shortly. Thanks so much for popping in. Have a great day. Remember, people are going to try to keep you down. Don't let them. You guys got to go. Go get it. See you guys later. Have a great